test. Let me catch you outside.
Test. Yeah.
You know, you can stop watching movies after this.
Boy, we back. We back. Y'all can see from the title today is the third installment of the Boy Road to DreamCon series. It's episode 3. And today's episode is going to be a podcast style. We ain't gaming today. We just sitting down. We could be chopping it up with one of our honorary boys as well, the brethren Squiddy.
Yeah.
Got with me Boy Devon.
Don't hate me, y'all. Don't hate me.
And Squid say he come to shake some tables today, and I kind of agree with him. This is gonna be an upsetting discussion for everyone involved. But
No.
before we jump straight into the top 20, because that's the meat. That's the meat. Before we jump into the top 20, let's touch a bit on the recent events, because we on what week 3 of the 5 week hiatus now. Week 2. I don't even know no more.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think.
week 2, boy.
I think
Jesus
no, 3,
Christ.
boy.
No, boy, hold on, boy.
Nobody. It's 2. It's week 2. I think.
It's week 2.
I think we going into week 3.
Pardon, have you all have something in the background? Geeks just in the kitchen, you see, cleaning up a little bit.
That's straight.
Yeah.
Week 3 kind of started today because it's Sunday. People say, oh, Sunday's the first day of the week or whatever. Maybe going into week 3 as of today. But yeah, I don't even count the weeks when he go on these breaks. I'm like, oh, champ coming out, cool. I don't like to count them because I just go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Same. But he ought to leave us on a stink. I wouldn't even really call it a cliffhanger, but he just dropped some bombs and push out. Going to go get his surgery. So the first thing.
So he definitely left us a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. So first off, Shank's daddy. A spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We obviously want to be talking about the most up-to-date and relevant information. So if you are anime only and you care about spoilers, if you still getting caught up and you care about spoilers, if you care about spoilers, just don't, like, still watch, mute the vibe. But don't listen to none of this because we going deep into this. So Shank's daddy, Sir Moonhead. First of all, who thinks he's actually Shank's direct relative?
I want to say he is. I don't think it's his dad.
Yeah,
Probably a grandfather or uncle or something like that. It's not definitely actual dad. It's never that simple in One Piece.
Ever.
So I definitely wouldn't say that's his dad. His dad might be the silhouette that we saw and all, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. His dad might be one of the actual. Yeah, that's Grams. And he ran, hey, deal with this wife. I feel as though Shanks is an outcast in some way, shape, or form because of the red hair or something. I don't know. And yeah, because the fact that Uta also seemed like she was booted out as well. She also has that red hair mixed with that white kind of setup. It's like, hey, you still ain't like a purebred, whatever it is. You need to get your ass too. I don't know. And then the fact that Dog was ruler or whatever of God Valley. I feel that all that just plays a role in this. There'll be something right in front of our face, just dangling there. We just gotta put the pieces together, or we need more pieces to put together to complete that. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know what else coming off of that, but when he come back off that surgery, fuck it. That Sharingan, that nigga just getting installed. Oh motherfucker.
Wait.
Over. Get over. I know it's good he feel with that.
I think it could. See, I didn't watch Red, so I don't know if any little law drops in there that I might.
You don't watch Red? Leroy just watched. I mean, I don't know if you care about spoilers for Red.
Just last week watch Red, please.
Wait, I was saying, but I was like, you know what? I wanted to watch something else instead, just to revamp, especially for this list. But I think the name drop was in Red, but I can't say how it was actually how directly was related to your boy. Just trying to say his geeks in the kitchen, you see. But don't know. I can just talk.
Tell her put on some headphones, man. Put on some cartel while she distract her.
I still listen to some shit right now too.
Yeah.
I feel like he could definitely be a relative. I feel like he is from that family line. And that's why he have so much pull in areas where he does. Because of the power that family line could hold. But I don't think that's like his daddy or nothing. Probably could be maybe like a little uncle or could maybe be a grandfather as well. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't think it's the daddy either. I lean him more toward Gramps. Him being the former king of God Valley, and now he's the head of the Holy Knights.
Correct.
So this nigga Ben had stripes.
Did they say he was the head of the Knights?
I trying to remember now. I remember he was the king of the former king of God Valley. But
I don't think they say he was the head. I think people just assume it.
To get a
I
drink.
feel he could have been like after the incident happened and they went up to marriage. Well, I feel he could have been the head, but maybe he's like retired now. It's more like a Sengoku kind of situation.
Vaughn, you remember if they say specifically if Moonhead was the head of the Holy Knights?
They just said he was I think when the official came out, it was specified he was either was the king or the ruler. I think it was changed back with the official that he was the ruler of the place. So I feel as though
No, not God Valley. He was the former king of God Valley. We mean specifically his position with the Holy Knights.
Oh, I don't believe they had specified that,
Yeah, so I think he might have been him, but I feel he's just more retired now. And someone else in charge of it.
I could see him and Garpa had some serious battles or some confrontation before. I feel that for some reason.
Think so?
That him and Garp, yeah, but I feel like him and Garp.
Ideologies, yeah.
And the fact that he hates Celestials, remember we always keep saying there's a reason why the nigga hates Celestials. You don't know why. That nigga might have cut down Garp fucking wife, and I don't know what this nigga is doing. He look like he don't come to fuck around.
No.
That nigga don't fuck around. I can see that nigga don't fuck around. Or if he don't fuck around, he never used to fuck around. Something going on. When I see him, I say, damn, this God Valley incident was deeper than I thought.
But I pulling it up now to see if I can find what they officially say about his status. Ronan, what's good? Peps, I see you too in the chat. What's good? I want to see what they officially say about Romanzo. He is the supreme commander of the Holy Knights.
Oh, he is.
Of the Holy Knights. He was confirmed now. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Once the ruler of God Valley, he's the supreme commander of the Holy Knights. So this nigga is top dog for the Holy Knights. Meaning this nigga been had stripes.
Means that nigga at some point was the strongest nigga. He's like a Rob Lucci of the whole clique at some point. And dog just is like, anyway, elevate.
So that, hold on. So this means that Rockstem was fighting them or attacking them, and Garp had to help them out.
Yeah, exactly. And the battles come like it was close. I trying to figure out who Rock's fucking ass.
Nobody and Kaido wasn't even there.
Was there?
Yeah, he was there.
No, he pushed out. As in before the fight finish. Because remember, Lillian come looking for him in the bar, asking him where he going.
Right, but it's like I need more information on that part. Like I can't wait for them. They need a movie for this shit, a fully canon movie.
Yeah,
I need this shit, but I know God is fucking grinding guys left, right, and center though.
Juice.
Motherfucker.
Juice.
Juice.
I think they need more than a movie, but we don't need one full arc on that. I need every detail to
I'm telling you.
everything on that way.
I need to see where rocks come from the back. Yeah, this is going on. I want to hear the shit come from rock side, the villain side. I ain't this. I'm like, wow, I want to see Baby Kizaru. What you gonna do, Uncle God? You gonna fuck some shit up.
Man, I come across one theory, but I can leave that alone.
Hold on.
Anyway.
I was about to say what kind of theory now, because if he was talking on that topic.
No, it wasn't on that. Just how he say uncle, it reminded me of the theory. Yeah.
Something with Santa Maru.
No, not at all.
All right. Hold on that.
I can leave that alone.
The last chapter, I love how Ivankov is a reader or audience for me. Because we been saying a lot of shit for years about being immortal, and he's like, wait, you could do this, you could do that. And while I think a lot of it, if not all of it, makes sense, of course, all of it would not be correct. But I like the thought process. I like kind of like seeing someone else in the series kind of struggle with the understanding of it. I'm like, oh, it ain't just me. You trying to figure this shit out too. Cool. And Dragon definitely knows something in regards to that shadow that hovered over. He's like, you saw a shadow. And then the fact that Emo used those shadows recently with Cobra and Sabo recently, I'm like, hold on. What's like, you know something else? But of course, Oda didn't give it to all us right now. You know what I mean? But, boy, when he skewered Sabo, I had to feel bad for that nigga, though. That nigga was out. That nigga straight off.
No, but that nigga was in pain.
Yeah.
And this might thing. I'm wondering now, with the shadow situation, I'm like, do the elders get power from Emu to turn into these things? Or is it like a collective effort from everybody? I need more context on that too before I get, and that's why I didn't add them in my top 20 list. I wanted to like, this is not gonna work.
Nah, it's too fresh.
Yeah.
Too fresh.
It's too much speculation around that. I can't.
Because everything else.
Because the thing is, it could be so much completely different stuff. They could be extensions of Emu. They could be individual fucking Tingam Zone types. They could like, we don't, it's too much. It's too much for us to, we know Emu is basically Natsu, could eat fire.
It's like, bro, I don't know what your power is, so I don't know how to fucking gauge your weakness to even say who would be a good man. Like, fuck off. You know what category about yourself right now. You too fresh, like you said. That's like trying to base law in Sabaudi. I don't know who the fuck you is or what you be doing. Nobody. Weird shit. You want to see the niggas that putting cannonballs with arm and leg? Nobody, I don't know who you is, but I lost.
I also like, just a little sidewise, but it ain't even that important. But I like how Oda drop off the rest of the Seraphim for us too. I appreciate that.
Croc fresher than Dofi.
Lil Croc is the freshest one. Lil Croc is the cleanest one.
Dofi is right after him, I ain't gonna lie, but Croc fresh as fuck.
Like, I wasn't expecting that.
I right have a child right now and dress him up as Croc, carry him to DC, but this my Seraphim. This is me. This come with me.
Ideas in the future.
This
might try buying me.
This come with me. This belong with me. Yeah.
That's a nasty cosplay idea, though.
I didn't even think about it.
The daddy come as Croc, the little one come as ass Croc.
Clean.
Hey, people like this. I said, saying be clean. Why you have a cigar in his mouth? Shut fucking up, man. Always something. Shut up. But real talk, boy. They're clean. I want to bust the Dovi walk and all. The type of thing.
Boy.
See it in the image.
Boy, he is doing it.
Demon. Boy, that Dofi fucking Seraphim so wicked. I can see him going to impel down. I look at my daddy.
He looked like a little menace for Joe, boy.
Wait, what? Then I goes, boy, I imagine young Dofi. And they go sitting there, I can kill all y'all fucking dead. All.
Everybody.
Of them same vibes.
Boy?
What if they give him the same food?
I wait to see one guy. I don't want to come around the bend.
I want to know what fruit S Croc yet, because you can't copy Logias.
Niggas them say, what if they give him the Russ fruit? I say, oh,
disgusting.
That would be
disgusting.
Let's get ready to rumble. That nigga be fucked right up. That be stink. That be disgusting. And on top of that, when it comes down to that same chapter, like I say, boy, so much heat come off that. That nigga dead, right? That Don Quixote, boy. That Celeste, he fucking.
Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. The official translation confirmed he was executed.
Moonlight ain't playing around with him, man.
Not at all.
Same movie.
Sailor Moon, eh?
Nobody playing around with them, boy. Everybody bust that Kakashi line and over.
Hey, we real dog, boy. Boy, real dog, ties scum.
Only those who
Wait,
protect
wait,
you.
I said, oh, this a real nigga. I can hear it.
OG.
Use a real nigga.
OG.
Sitting there fresh, clean.
Nigga say, bro. Boy, he sit down, he say, boy, dog, it's principles.
Yeah, boy, the principal.
You forget what we up here for.
There's principalities to this.
A nigga fucking. But he said, yeah, you could play around there, you could do fuck it. You do this in the holy land. You ain't a fisherman no more. Just say, I know he fucking feel that.
Boy.
Let this fucker feel it.
Who's the right up, boy?
Boy.
Hey,
I want to see the execution in a flashback though. I want to see Pops in action.
Yeah.
I know he's come through judge, jury, and executioner, bro. What's going on now?
Boy.
Happening. Carol Baskin. He's getting bad. I know it.
But the next big drop we had here, as scrolling through the chapters, was the names for the 5 elders now. So we officially have the names for each of the Gorosei.
Now they heads. They ain't what they say in the thing. I like that. They heads of that now.
Godhead of environment, Godhead of science and defense. So they Godhead.
Who is science?
Huh?
Who is science? Who is science? Tell me. I know
science and defense is Jay Garcia Saturn.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga who fucking during the Vegapunk right now. Nigga say this my department, this my area, this my area.
Yeah.
This was great on fucking there. And Oda's so sick, he shows how these niggas is carry on in that flashback. Because when he come back up this break, y'all think Kizaru baby and this nigga baby and Kizaru probably. Niggas say come to help you.
Kizaru
nigga.
in the way.
I'm telling you, niggas say, oh. Hey, that nigga's quick, blicky time, boy.
Boy, he can mighty morph so quick on them, dog.
This could be so right.
You see how quick they shift on Sabo? Dog, Sabo went from in the air. By the time he touched the ground, niggas was already morph, you know.
Wait,
bro, the nigga went from on the ground to up on the ceiling, crawling down already, dog.
Bro,
she's action, dog.
If them 5 niggas got like this shadow power or some fuck, what's scary about that is this. You got Kizaru there. When you have like what you have, alright then.
I think
like no one play niggas fucking with the domain expansion these niggas play. What? But the ground fleet got other niggas in a second, bro.
I find it so interesting is what they all heads of. So I was doing some not even completely aside from just One Piece stuff. I used to watch a lot of real documentaries on some ancient civilizations.
You got to when you watch One Piece, best. That come out and I think, but
something that was interesting was if we even relate this, because we know Oda like to pull from everywhere.
Every fucking thing.
If you look at what Sabo gets stabbed with, that people say in the Shadow Era, I believe that to be Emo's tail.
The devil tail.
Right. The thing is, in one of the Bible books called the Book of Enoch, there's a lot of research gone into this.
Oh, fuck around.
When the devil get cast out and he come down, he's come down with a couple other demons too. And there is actually, in the Book of Enoch, it's talking about how some of these demons has actually come and teach humanity agriculture, teach humanity war, teach humanity law. Like there's named couple well things, and there's like a demon over each of these things. So when I reading that and I see the tail and I see this, I say, hold on, boy, Oda ain't based these boy off that though.
Boy, that sounded like it to me. Jesus.
So I was like, all right, so I need a little more information because I just find it so interesting that we don't really see no complete different parts. We see a science department in the Navy, but other than that, we don't have no agriculture. We don't have no of these other departments. So for these people to be heads of these things, I found that just stood out to me. So that's my little thing on that. I just need to see some more info whenever we get there. Yeah, then your boy, I guess, reveals some more stuff.
I feel you. And the translation from the scan to the official, because they was making it sound like warrior god, I wasn't like maybe he's big scrappers.
Yeah.
Right.
Head is okay, cool, that's interesting. And I
Yeah.
looking at boy, saying Ethan Baron Nasjuro, that we all know that's Wano shit, right? We all know that shit for sure.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Wano is one of the richest places. So for him to be in charge of finance is like, okay, that's cool. Because Wano got all them natural resources. I thought that was a really nice touch. I say, "Order, you fucking crazy, man. You on it, bro.
Shouldn't be legal the way this man is began.
Boy,
Right
this
and
thing is
wicked.
fucking stupid.
Silly with the pen.
I swear to God, boy. And I looking at this game right now. Gecko fucking Seraphim look better than him. My lord, my bad. I just see him again.
Because it actually looked like it got hope.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, old clown.
Yeah, the S. Would it be S bot or S gecko?
I hope
Yeah,
it's
I
bad.
think they say.
I hope it's bad. Let me see.
It's
I hope it's
Gecko.
fucking bad. I hope not.
I don't know. I don't know if they ever actually say the name.
They didn't say. They didn't say. But Corcoran is a menace. This nigga look like boy. Maya.
Boy, I flash over this scene with Sabo stowaway in this boat. Boy, that tail fucked this nigga up, boy.
Hey, that nigga say,
God.
oh, that nigga going nasty, boy. That nigga fucking
Bro,
feel that, boy.
this nigga was fighting for his life in the bottom of this boat, boy.
That nigga look, he going to DC to put it on someone, boy. Nigga fucking, boy, what? That's some gals the next day. Swear to God, boy. Wait, what I loved about this chapter, something I just want to touch on real quick before we get to the meat of this shit. Waffle, or whatever you want to fucking call metalhead, whatever you want to call this nigga, it's crazy that him and Vivi link back up like this. And the last time they really saw each other when she was a child, bro. I remember when he fucking ding off this gal and she had more morals and he's way more humble, this nigga, from time.
She saw him in
And
Drum
now-
Island too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like from as a kid, like they had that little beef from way back then.
Yeah.
Cobra, and then the Cobra situation happened when his nigga's fucking dead,
Yeah.
and now them two kind of trying to get it again. That's fucking crazy. What gotta
Yeah.
stop it?
Yeah, you're actually getting character development from, like, with Waffle.
I didn't expect this nigga from Trauma Island to make any sense like up and now. I swear to
I
God.
didn't expect to see him no more after that.
But when I started to see something happen to him in the future, when they started using, this nigga have his own shit coming around, is a special medal or whatever he's producing, and they start talking about it more and seeing where Dofi came from as a character to what he was able to do with Kaido them and understand all that factory stuff was going on with Caesar and stuff. I just nigga come back at some point. For sure, he has to come back because this nigga, that medal is definitely sought after as well for weapons stuff in the future. It's fucking crazy. And then with Morgan's, having the direct scoop in this shit. Oh, hell about to break loose. I can't wait to see it, but
Crazy.
it's crazy. Still don't know what Kuma doing right now. Need more of that. Still don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, he ain't touched back on Kuma climbing the wall. We've been going for, boy, this nigga dropped a lot from we leave Wano, boy.
But honestly, after being stuck in Wano all that time and then getting all of this stuff, it's so refreshing. It's like, this what was going on outside. Because people have to realize too, this shit was happening during Wano.
The world keep moving.
The world was moving, and it's like no wonder why these niggas didn't come to Wano to deal with this situation.
They was pressed everywhere else.
They fucking could have knew the Revolutionary Army pushing you all at the same time. You know what I mean? So people's like, it's bullshit. Why they knew Luffy had this and now why they didn't go? They couldn't fucking move.
Wait, Akainu regret taking this fucking position.
Oh yeah, that nigga fucking hot.
I think a bit of it was mentioned even in Wano, but at least I think closer to the end, some type of Navy scene or something. Where they was like, boy, it's just so much shit happening right now.
He did say that.
It was one of the scenes where they did show the Navy ships approaching Wano borders before Zunisha did pull up. Because that's when they was trying to build the tension, like, oh fuck, the Navy about to pull up now too, what's going on? But the Navy was calling and saying, boy, will this all be fucking God right now? We can't approach, and this
Can't do no fuck over here.
can't do a fuck right now, so we just waiting to see how this play out.
I feel them. I feel bad them. I feel fucking them. Same
Right.
time. And by looking at this, where Akainu is right now, it's basically a big fucking McDonald's angle. Like, wow.
Like, sometimes.
Look at the kids. Like a
I on the fucking oh fuck, you can't see it. I on that panel right now, but
it's like a big fucking McDonald's. Hey.
new
Like,
new Marine Ford is new McDonald's.
serious, but
Wait,
now 7 and there for a while. I think it's about that time.
But yeah, I know very good.
wait,
We about to dive, and Kuma couldn't make it here, y'all. We about to dive into our top 20, not top 30, top 20 list. The strongest characters. Now, we talk about this last chapter. This now is too fresh. We can't add these niggas in right now, as y'all know. That would be a fucking sin. Because they can be possibly within that top 10. You can't say right now. We'll revisit this again, I want to say, in December.
Yeah.
Right now, we 6 months into the year. It's June. I would like to do this again in December and see how much all has changed. But for right now, we're talking about today. Today is where he is. So, without further ado, if you catch on earlier, spoilers, you about to get into some more shit. Leroy,
all right. Just to preface this before we dive into this debauchery, I want to preface this by going over exactly what our parameters was. So it is top 20, dead or alive. Now we are not using the characters from their prime unless that is where their life ended. We are going by the characters based on their last known power level. So for Garp, it would be Garp right now that's fighting Aokiji.
Right. And for Whitebeard, it'd be Whitebeard.
It'll be Whitebeard who died standing up. That's what we're using, people. I just want to preface that, okay? So we could jump straight into it. My number 20. Oh fuck! I hate this list, boy. I hate this
we go
list.
from number 20 place. Oh,
we go. Hold on, y'all. I feel like it would have been more suspenseful to do it backwards.
Yeah.
All right. Because this is a disgusting list either way. This is sickening. But at number 20, I got Fuji.
Ooh. Sorry. Okay. Oh. That's this. Oh, okay. Yeah, for my 20. My 20, I got category.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's how we doing this? I thought we was doing this one by one.
Yeah, one by one. Yeah, just say what your stuff is and we can go down.
So number 20, Yamato.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I tried to get him on my list. Couldn't make it.
I want to see the rest of this list.
So
I
can't ask nothing yet for your list until I hear your number 19 realistically, so I can hear the debate of that person.
To gauge.
So now, guys, Leroy said Fuji.
Fuji for me.
I said, God, this nigga say, would you say this now?
Yamato.
Wanna be Oden.
So, Leroy, who your number 19 is? Let's get the battle in.
Yee! My number 19 is really.
Yeah, I can see that because I have something similar later down the line, but not as early as you. I see where you're coming from. My 19. You ain't seen it not. You ain't seen this nigga in a while. I don't know. But I got the nigga. I got Enel there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Enel there.
I tried to put him on mine, but I couldn't.
No, but that destructive power and the anyway, you will go at 19. You do your 19 first.
My 19 is Fuji.
Okay, so y'all, check
Yeah,
this.
my 19 is Fuji.
Check these niggas out.
Okay. Now, Enel for 19.
Now, I did Enel.
You're 20. You're 20. You say it was Cat.
Cat definitely has good observation, but Enel is a fucking. Hey, listen, that nigga.
Enel, no, that's points that I really did look at. Enel has advanced observation, and he has pure destructive power.
Yeah, that destructive power is what you really put him up with, and with the
outside of his devil fruit, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Enel ain't really saying much, so someone come and put some solid hockey blows on him.
Put some hockey on that man, he going down.
Easy.
I get where you're coming from, right? But I was thinking about it like this. We saw it now between 100, 200 chapters in, 200 episodes in.
Right.
Hockey wasn't really that flashed out at this point.
True.
So I was thinking about Enel in the later chapters, or like how when Katakuri came out, like 800, 900, I was thinking, wait, the shit this nigga done learn probably up top there same time and honing his skills. And if you bring Enel into the story, like if he wasn't in the story as early on, he was like a nigga and Wano. He was killing niggas, boy. He was murking niggas. Like honestly, the only thing that we could shit on right now is the fact he's written too early into the story and hockey wasn't that fleshed out yet. So if your observation like that, I sure Armament or whatever, I sure you get one of them. And he carrying on now. I could say, Kia with the Conquerors thing I was looking at, but wait, you have to not even with Conquerors. If your observation hockey is better than others, you could still possibly win that. And Enel is fast as fuck too with that lightning shit he got going on.
Yeah.
And that pure destructive power could put a nigga down. And I feel as though Enel, at this present point, even though we ain't seen him in a while, could put Cat down. It could be a solid fight. I ain't saying it can be a solid fight. But Enel putting that nigga down, I think at this present point, if he come back from the moon right now, he putting Cat in some serious problems.
I'm marching on a lot of people, correct?
Because even Enel with Snake Man, the only reason, now imagine if Rubber wasn't was the exact backup on that. You can imagine, because if Cat was carrying on like that with observation hockey against Snake Man, if Snake Man wasn't a rubber-based thing, you can imagine him trying to fight Enel who got too slow. I see what you're doing. But I see when you was fucking born, but you wait, come stop playing, man. I can see it.
I don't consider how strong Enel observation was another, but he had eyes on that whole island, boy.
Whole island,
across the yard. Niggas say, hold on. Niggas say, hold on. Couple niggas in my yard.
Yes, boy. And he in the middle of that fuck, boy.
He know what you doing. He even know what you saying.
Niggas they talking about God. Alright, bad. Hey, whoever nigga was, lightning, rock. Ain't no Mochi coming from nowhere like that. Mochi ain't flying from the middle of that map like that. Mochi ain't coming. Hey, and that Mochi can get fried, daddy. You see what they saying? Like that ain't happening like that. Nope. Shout out my boy Trevon, because he messaged me yesterday. He say, don't set, man, what's going on? You ain't seeing Nell and Kizaru fighting this morning, eh? I was like, what?
That's a sick nigga.
I said, forget about Nell. I said, boy, I gotta jig this nigga in there for you.
I forget about Nell too. Let me see.
Because what I was basing things off of is, even if you have an overpowered fruit, I was still trying to balance it on how would you perform.
I agree. No, I agree. But that pure destructive power, boy, it's a serious vibe, boy. What, are you still there? I see that you frozen.
Oh yeah, I think he freeze.
That nigga freeze.
Yeah, right.
He back now. He back.
I was saying,
playing for desktop JLS 116.
It's always acting like.
She tell all your business. I am serious.
I was saying, like, even if you have an overpowered fruit, I still was trying to balance it. How would you perform without said fruit? So that's what I was taking all these things into consideration. So that's why I make my list.
I did this. I did the same thing, and I can say Enel grazed past my list because honestly, I mean, not even to go out of context from my top 20. I was thinking about even Katakuri and King fighting at some point, and I get into all kind of different battles in my head.
Wait,
But I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, so y'all two said something else just now. What do you allow Fuji? Fuji for you is 20. Fuji for you is 19. Who said really was beating Fuji? I do agree with. I just feel it's. I feel like really could have been a little higher, just a little bit. Wait,
the rest of this list could make sense. With really,
Okay.
the rest of this could make
I
sense.
hope it makes sense for me.
Yeah, now, Gavin, where you say you was? When does your 19?
My 19 is Fuji.
Yeah, so and your 20 was Marco.
Yamato.
Oh, Yamato. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yamato is a powerhouse.
She is.
So
She didn't make my list. She needs some more. She if we did a top 30,
She'd be in top 30, and NL for sure be in top 30, without a doubt.
She's in top 30. She's been top 30. So who your next one is? Leroy, you first, so you gotta hear it.
So 20 I had Fuji, 19 I had Rayleigh, 18 I got Sengoku.
Okay.
So
Oh.
it's gonna be good.
Okay, because I got oh Lord, I got Katakuri, I got Katakuri, I got Enel, and I got Big Mom.
You smoking crack?
Oh Lord,
You smoking crack? You smoking crack? You smoking
Nope.
crack? You smoking
Nope.
crack?
Oh no!
Vaughn,
No.
how to do? How to do?
Pause. I read it funny. It's Fuji next for mine. Do not be fooled. It's Fuji. Please, I can show you right now. It's Fuji.
All I can tell you all, and I need the rest of the list right now.
Wait,
It's Fuji.
don't tell me Big Mom is next.
No. Big Mom is not next.
Okay, okay.
I got two. Please.
Because
It's
that
Fuji.
was stupidly disrespectful.
No, but you gotta realize now. That's why I said my Fuji is pretty close to your Fuji. Because you said Fuji first, second, and I was supposed to be third. Don't be fooled. That's Fuji. Fuji can't be big anyway. But Fuji can't be Big Mom.
Alright.
No.
Alright.
So
I am just really concerned because you did say Big Mom dead firm, you see?
No, that's why I laugh. Like I see in the corner of my eye. I was like, damn, I disrespectful. Nah, I ain't that disrespectful though. Nah. I scare myself.
I'm Squid, you to go? I can't even remember if you going off the hair or not.
So I got Yamato, Fuji, and then Green Bull.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even make it my list. I forget about them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forget
Green
about
Bull
them.
was my 21.
Mm.
Yeah, mate. He just missed the cut for me. So hold on, you think Green Bull could beat Fuji?
I do.
I
do. The reason why I say that is, this is a close one though. I think it's close.
I got it. It's very close to me here though.
It's close, but I think especially with just area, based on what he could do in area wise and all the stuff he could do with his fruit, I think in a battle, Green Bull could last longer. I don't think Fuji could last as long, so I think if it gets drawn up,
Fuji really carry on it either. So I get what you're saying, but yeah.
I see what you're saying, and the reason I think it's close and leans on Fuji's side is because due to the fact that he wouldn't last the long fight, I know he have at least the destructive power over a wide enough area. So gravity alone could keep his immediate area relatively safe. And if he just do a couple meteor strikes in the jet, but one meteor massive as fuck. Just
I
one.
feel as though I feel like Fuji could beat Green Bull, I just feel as though every time we've seen Fuji fight, it's been more like a gamble. He's never put all his
He
eggs in
wasn't
one
all out.
basket.
He never fight all out.
No, it's like
Right.
niggas fight the Marines and only ready. No, we doing that. No, I'm surprised he ain't get executed yet.
Oh, real quick, bust down in the chat. Say y'all know I ain't caught up on OP, but wanted to say hey,
Free, leave.
appreciate you coming through, but don't get spoiled.
But
Don't get spoiled. Don't get spurred.
or stay for the view and mute us.
Yeah, that worked too. Mute up and just chill in the chat, talk some shit, but please don't get spurred.
Oh, by the way, mutes actually don't count as views.
Oh,
You got up the volume.
Oh, well,
so
turn
even if
the
you don't,
volume down to 1. Turn the volume down to 1.
just leave. Yeah. Say she leave. Alright, good.
But what we talking about just now?
but yeah, I feel like Green Bull could. I feel
I get where
yeah,
you come.
Fuji
I
got
understand.
that gravity, but I
Yeah,
feel like the unpredictable things Green Bull could do, all the options he have.
So imagine them in a area, no civilians, nothing. All Fuji gotta do, remember when we put on Zoro? Straight down the ground, just don't move. Nigga literally look at him and say, like nigga was like, no, that ain't happening.
Now, how would that work?
On
With
with a Logia. See,
Exactly.
it's iffy because it's a Logia, but I feel like to counter that, he have such a wide fucking attack AoE with. Because if it comes to it, if he see he can't really pin down Green Bull, it's just one fucking call, one quick shing, shoot that up real quick and wait.
What changes the game with this is because you have two fruit users. Is who is using their fruit more than with the hackies. It's the balance between the two. We gotta see some more for sure. So I understand not being able to pinpoint it right now too, because we don't know who up strong advanced armament as well. We need to see more of that. And but with Green Bull looking like the younger nigga coming into the game, I don't want to say Fuji's more on his peak. I just feel as though he would have a better output than Green Bull would. But then again, there are niggas like Luffy who way younger than niggas like carrying on fucking bad too, who are on top of your list compared to him as well. So I can't really go based on age. So we gotta see how things go.
And it also could be based on, I guess, fruit knowledge, because we know the navies give these people the fruits when they become these admirals.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends on who understand the fruit a lot more, I would say.
But Fuji is fly with his vibe. Like that nigga,
I see what you're saying.
That nigga got his vibe on lock.
You could say he could fly with his wife, right? But then freaking Green Bull might have like a seed inside his inside all.
You forget Green Bull can fly too. Remember he fly into Wano.
No, I ain't saying he can't fly. What I'm saying is that's more like a float, I think. But I think when it comes down to the rock situation, for instance, if we use a rock, roots might be right in that too, because it comes from the ground. Then next, all kind of shit happening. I don't know. But then you having a gravity, I'm sure he's only attached to that rock for fun. And nigga can probably fly all by himself.
Yeah.
You don't even need that rock. I'm sure of it. If you can control gravity the way you call up in the air for meteors to come down, you can float around.
Well, the rock probably, because the nigga blind, so it probably provides some sense of stability or like a base for him.
Right. I'm sure he could do it otherwise. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But not to get hammered down on that.
Yeah.
Where you at now at your next poison?
All right. Oi. So it was Fuji, then Rayleigh, then Sengoku, then Garp.
Oh,
yes, boy.
Jesus, you remember me? Hey,
boy.
Jesus. Oh, you remember me? Big Mom? No, nigga. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, no way. You remember me? Anyway, my next one, I say it was Cat, Inel, Fuji. I had Rayleigh next. So we all in line right now thinking, hey, really? You all washed up. Like you cool, right? But wait. from what I could see when he's fighting Kizaru, it's all gonna enter that energy right now.
Yeah.
Like he can do what he gotta do in quick bursts. He get the enter that energy. So I get why he stepped up too, because of that old ass age he got going on. But I ain't really coming down with that kind of Galaxy Impact attack right off the bat right now either. So I get what you're saying, but really little washed up right now.
That's why Rayleigh was lower for me.
I feel you, but we in the same kind of category. Really, was my respect. So I feel you.
Yeah, the old man squad is group up a little bit together.
Yeah, as far as he's still in my top 20, still talks good about his strength.
Really,
it's a duration issue. I think at that point, I can't see him doing shit for too long.
Right.
You know,
get Silly in the chat. Say what's up. What's going on?
Right here. We right there doing our top 20 lists. Are you up to date in One Piece? If you don't watch it, I guess if you don't care, that's fine. If you're not up to date, bro, or yeah,
be careful.
Be careful.
Do the volume down to 1 so we can still get the view. But we're talking some end game shit.
Yeah, but I see you. Yes, Goody, where you at now? Who on your list next?
By 17 is Odin.
No, that's sick. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. Odin at his death at 17. Odin at his death at 17.
See, this is where it got tricky for me.
That nigga still peak at that point. You don't know my Odin is.
My Odin got upset. Couple people because we gotta talk about this.
This way it get tricky for me. So
Conqueror's Hockey Odin. Okay, I'm here.
I can't even explain it.
So hold on. Not even to get ahead of ourselves. I need to hear who is your next person or the turn. Just even convince me that Odin makes sense in the list.
I don't even know if it makes sense. To be honest, see. Okay, so
Odin was tricky for me too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want you to sleep. Odin was tricky for me too.
I can tell you now. From 14 down, I was constantly moving people around.
I feel you. I understand the struggle.
Because the top 5 was hard. The middle, I get a balance, and then the last set was like, all right, how I end in this list off. So 14 down gets on without it. I looking at the list now and I want to switch names, but I was like, too late.
But I feel as though if Kaido ain't in between your 14 to 20, then that's a problem for me. Because niggas like Odin, I feel as though could have. I ain't say he could have beat Kaido possibly, but dog was slight. Then like that one at all, and I got PTSD from that nigga getting cut like that. That nigga was up to this day. When he see that nigga, he was like, boy, these samurai looking like Odin. Nigga fucking, what the fuck you in? Nigga legit pause, bro. This nigga is how this nigga fucking child is calling herself Odin, bro. This nigga was he's a demon, boy. And he died.
Yes.
I feel as though, I get what you're saying. I think that was a mistake putting Odin as low as you did. That's just my... I said. Yeah, he was a little scattery. I understand.
Because my next right above him is Kizaru.
And see, with that kind of haki that's pouring out of Odin, I could see him beating Kizaru in his current state. Not trying to get ahead of it, but that Conqueror's Haki code is something different.
I agree.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I could, I would switch.
I'd allow you to change that right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'd allow you to change this right now.
Because looking at it, I was looking at it, but Geeks was like, don't change nothing else. Don't change nothing else. And I was like,
at some point, too, I was like, bro, it is what it is. And who mad is mad. I said the same thing. But very Odin, I think, for me, is a little too low. Because if I see Odin right now, Conqueror's Haki Koden. Let me put it like this. Can Kizaru beat Kaido right now?
No.
Okay. And if Odin able to scar Kaido the way he did, this is what I think about.
I don't like that argument though. I don't like that argument. The reason I don't like that argument, because I thought about that a lot, but one thing that always stuck with me is it comes back to titles, right? When we talk about the how people have titles in the world of One Piece, like world's greatest swordsman, world's strongest man, world's strongest creature. So these titles signify certain categories, and these categories can have different styles. Now there are styles of fighting some styles tend to be more effective for certain enemies than other. For example,
Agreed.
Luffy is going to take significantly more damage from let's say a Yonko commander level swordsman over a Yonko level like blunt force fighter. He naturally takes more damage from slices. So with Kaido, the thing is, yes, Odin was able to scar him, but it's more so because of the fighting. He was such a great swordsman, and swordsmen can pierce shit. So in terms of gauging strength, I don't like associating too much the style with just how strong that person is. Because the nigga is strong. You still gotta have strength along with the style. Because if you got the best form and you just fucking weak as shit, you still ain't doing nothing.
That was more than just that for me too. Because when I saw what Enma did to Zoro, and understanding how much hockey it took to wield that sword, like that short time between Zoro having the sword and trying to deal with King, and literally Odin walking around with the sword, never seeing suffering. It's like the sword was made from like at the age of 5, bro. Like he's very young. Like if it wasn't 5, it was before 10 years old. So a child wielding that sword tells me a lot, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I get what you're saying style-wise, but the hockey that had been poured out of you to even receive a white beard and prime punch like that and still run back. I talking Roger send you across the yard. What the fuck that was? And you coming back, and you coming back, and you coming back, and you ain't even on the ground. Most niggas dead or KO after that. You still get back up, and you die around that same time frame. So that's why I'm not just going based off that argument. I'm thinking about this nigga full fucking circle.
Fair.
You know what?
Odin was a powerhouse.
Fair.
I switch in some.
And I get, trust me, my Odin up there.
My Odin under top 10, I believe. Honestly,
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a vibe, right?
Yep. That's why I was so shocked when Squiddy said him so early.
Right.
I know if I put Odin straight up there, but if I can switch,
Right,
to be honest, my 14 without it. My 14 stupid.
Oh god. All right.
I can switch Odin.
What I would say to make, because you switch one character, everything is fall off. What I would say is work on your top 30 list for the next. We can do top 30 probably in December. Keep in mind the points that I made today, just to make it easier. You change one character around, everything is just fall off.
Anyway.
Hey, real quick, Dajan in the chat, what's going on?
What's going on, babe? Mr. XP? I'd fucking go. Hold on. Sit ya. Yeah. Get on. So, okay, who was your character now, L? Where you was at?
So, the last one I stopped at.
Go start from 20, work your way back.
Alright, so I had 20 was Fuji, 19 was Rayleigh, 18 was Sengoku, 17 was Garp. My 16 is Sanji.
Hold on. What? Hold on. Did you just hold on?
Yep.
You think Sanji being Garp?
No sir.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. 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 Now, multiple factors go into a fight, right? We know one thing that we've picked up with Sanji recently, with his most recent power, is speed and durability, right? Now, I'm not saying Sanji can tank a bunch of hits from Garp. So I'm not saying Sanji is just gonna like Garp could be throwing blows and blue hole and all that and he's unaffected. No. I'm saying that with Sanji's speed alongside his power, he should be able to at least outlast Garp if they go on fist to fist, 1-on-1. Because Garp,
See, Garp the fist, bro.
I understand that. But
Quick,
Sanji
quick
is
side note.
fast as fuck.
Quick side note. Is Jinbei on your list at all past this
Nope.
point? But at one point we had made an argument. You agreed that Jinbei could beat Sanji, or was it the other way around?
I feel like it was the other way around. I'm pretty sure we said Sanjay was beating Jinbei.
Okay. So disregard what I just said.
To be
So,
honest,
uh,
Sanji ain't even make my list.
that she didn't make my item.
No,
Sanji is like I
Sanji
did
ain't
like
make my
top
list.
30. Sanji made like 22 or 23.
So how do you see a Sanji Garp fight playing out?
Boy,
I don't think it's going to last long because the amount of, to be honest, y'all gonna look at me with a Garp pretty high on my list because Garp, I can save that argument.
Galaxy Impact Garp?
He pretty high on my list.
I'm not allowing the fact that the man said I got weaker to manipulate me to thinking that Sanji is going to be able to beat him.
Garp take
I
one of
get
them
what you
full-fledged.
Mm.
Sanji take one of them full-fledged
It may not be an easy fight. It may not make a mid-diff. But you got this the man who was keeping up with fucking Roger, bro. Like, I could see this man getting. I'm not saying Sanji can get a couple of good hits in. That's speed factor and shit for sure. I showed Garp of advanced observation. That's the key to beating Sanji. You have to be able to know. And I guess observation and reflex have to go hand in hand.
Bro, because a future sight user, the best that we knew of at that time, did an attack on Sanji, saw it hitting him, and reflexes off of Sanji's pre-power up speed helped him to dodge the shit subconsciously.
See, but that's the thing. Sanji have speed and durability. But Sanji ain't got no destructive force.
You know the problem is? No, Sanji has this
Oh
destructive force.
yes, with Ifrit, yes.
Sanji ain't doing that
No,
much.
he
Sanji
has
ain't
it
that
now.
much.
Bro.
He has it now. Because his durability went up, he has the destructive force now. Now, the argument can be made. Because my thing is this: can Sanji beat King? The niggas always beat. I don't see him beating King,
No.
but I see Garp destroying King. I see Garp beating King. Garp putting King in the ground.
See where Garp also, in my opinion,
You know the problem is?
experience.
You know the problem is with this argument. I'm not saying it's not a good argument. The problem is we don't know how strong current Garp is, and we don't know how durable the new Sanji is. Because the only test that we had in the guy was Queen, and Queen to me wasn't that great of a character. So he was a push this
Seraphim.
ultimate. So we gotta see right. Seraphim, I got you. So I'm gonna let it ride because it's your list. I'm not gonna talk too long. But just for me, I ain't seen it just yet. I can see it getting there. I just don't see it yet.
Boy.
I don't see it yet.
Boy.
And let me see. I went.
Alright.
So I feel
No, that's fair.
So I have Cat, Enel, Fuji. I said really, and then I had Aokiji. That's why I put Aokiji.
You put Aokiji right above really?
I put Aokiji. Yeah, but he putting really in some problems.
Okay.
He putting really in some problems. I believe at that age he's at, I can see Aokiji putting them in that problem. Now he's still kind of lowish on my list because honestly, let me answer this question: out of the three main, not counting Green Bull and Fuji,
Akainu.
not the strongest, who was the weakest?
Oh, out of the three mains, Aokiji.
Oh, Aokiji was the weakest, right? I still think it's set up like that. So I have
Like,
Aokiji.
I just
Like you what?
like it's Kizaru.
You think so?
I think it's Kizaru.
This is why. Well, okay, so right above my Kizaru is Aokiji.
Okay.
Actually, okay, so it ain't by much, but I'd actually put them on equal footing. And then I actually put Aokiji above him because I just like Aokiji more. But
I see he's a more enjoyable character, because we haven't seen much.
my boy say bias went out in the end.
yeah, but I put them equal. But I feel what I've seen more about Aokiji than I've seen of Kizaru.
Definitely. So I understand.
And that's why I feel like I had more to work with, considering the things that Aokiji could do. I only see Kizaru jump in there and throw some light stuff out and move around fast. I see in Aokiji freeze islands.
So
freeze,
do you see? Let me ask this quick question. Do you see Aokaji at Sabori stopping really them dealing with the straw hats? Do you see them? I'm just asking that. But that particular point, do you see Aokaji pushing back really to try and get to the straw hats?
I could see him putting up a fight, yeah.
But do you? Right, but Kizaru was doing now almost like, oh, like this is your boy, like almost like, bro, I got you, no problem. I could see Aokaji struggling more. Not saying he wouldn't be able to hold back anything. I could see Aokaji struggling more in that kind of situation.
See, because I think there's approach things differently. Aokiji is the type of boy, once he done see everywhere we see everything done getting frozen. Like he done looking around and the whole place is ice. He's all come around there playing around.
But for big hockey users, that ain't really good. That ain't phase them that much.
No, because you got niggas like vibrate who get ice up or whatever, niggas just vibrate. Okay, cool, yeah.
I know.
Right. So I feel as though
I lean more with Kizaru because he heavier on the destruction. He's heavier on the actual raw power and speed with his fruit.
Yes,
so he's faster and stronger. Now, we haven't seen as much from him, but if you look at the times that he's been, this nigga is sent out like a weapon. Like, mind you, all the Marines, all the Admirals is be sent out like weapons, but they send this nigga out specifically, but just clean house.
Real. And they're doing it again right now. Like, you know, if Aokaji was still part of the Marines, they were sending Kizaru again. They always send that nigga out.
The only reason that nigga ain't shoot for Fleet Admiral is because he don't give a fuck. That's the only reason he wasn't in that fight.
Like I said, I feel like they originally on equal footing. But I got more to work with from Aokiji than I do of Kizaru.
Right. No, it's a great fight. I will say that it would be an awesome fight to see. I'd love to see it personally before the series is out. I love to see them be like, oh, Aokiji, like, yeah, you fucking lead the Marines. Let's do this, man. I would love to see that. But it's just, I get what you're saying, but One Piece is so much deeper at the end of the day where you have to do so much headcanon work. From my headcanon to work, I believe that Kizaru still has the upper edge on Aokiji, especially with the speed factor being the play as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, they like this for me. I see what you're saying, but they like this for me. Yeah. They are definitely changeable.
They close.
So I still respect it because it's so close. I still respect it. So I think it was Squiddy. That's what you said for your last one is now, right?
Yeah. So up top, what number we on now?
I mean, we stop on emojis next to these shits. I remember where we stopped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, so we on 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. We on number 15 now.
Okay, so Aokiji was my 15.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Aokaji's your 15? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, me I'll get you the same spot. Okay.
Oof.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll get you the same spot.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Oof.
Okay. Let me hear this 15, man. Let me hear this 15.
At my 15, I have King.
Freeze again. Oh.
King.
What night? By Discord freeze, we're going on?
So my list right now is Fuji. At 20, 19 is Rayleigh, 18 is Sengoku, 17 is Gar, 16 is Sanji, 15 is King.
I'm gonna be real.
That King
is on my list.
No, he on my list either. King made it.
Really?
King, yeah. King on my list.
Damn.
King ain't on my list. I agree with you. I would you, boy. King ain't on my list.
Wow.
King in there for me.
Wow.
Well, King, no, boy. Me, but see, I see what you're doing though, because you equating the fact that niggas. I see your trend now. I understand your game. You really using everything and even down to the speed. Because the speed factor is crazy. You will get. I say that. Definitely using everything from the guy. I get what you're saying, but me personally, still ain't enough.
Boy,
It's
boy.
because Zoro ain't not quick to me. I cut the nigga down.
Zoro barely reacted in time to his speed forms, boy.
Saying. That's what I'm saying. And see, what really allowed Zoro to win that fight was that Conqueror's Haki.
Yep.
So that's why I say niggas like Garp, even with the speed factor, he might take a couple blows, but when he
You
connect,
got it?
he in there.
Hold on, Chance. I come right back.
Yeah.
So that's where I coming from. I get what you're saying, because Zoro is not that fast compared to Sanji blowing the girl the water.
Yep.
King blowing the water with the speed.
Yep.
And he barely. I think someone made mention of this. King gets some, like maybe at least 30 to 50 blows on fucking Zoro. Zoro on like 5 or maybe 6. Less than 10. Let's say less than 10. The point is, the cuts made, and those cuts don't even equate to when the flame was off.
Yep.
He cut the nigga a couple times, but the flame still was on. So the difference in destructive power makes, it's like, hey, I get what you're saying about speed, but when them cuts go, when I hit you, your shit getting wrapped. Your shit getting wrapped. So I get what you're saying.
And that does speak to durability too.
Right.
Because Zoro is stupid, but from the very beginning, from Arlong Park, you see Arlong trip out because niggas say, boy, how the fuck are you still alive?
There's no way you still alive. I feel you. So this is where I kind of like I'll leave the Sanji one alone, but with the King one, I gotta say, boy, that should have been landing a little lower and or not on the list. Just my personal list was like that. I could see the nigga making the list for true, like a top 30, definitely. But he need a little bit more than that flame on, flame off gimmick for me, along with that speed factor. But I will say that he definitely is hyped up more on the anime, so I get what you're saying too, because I struggle with it.
Actually, I thinking about this now, and I swapping them two. I swapping King and Sanji.
Okay.
Because I think Sanji could beat King. I think Sanji now could beat King.
Okay. Because I wouldn't argue that because of the destructive power. The destructive power now that Sanji has,
If Zoro catch on to the flame on, flame off difference, Sanji would have catch on faster.
Right.
He got the speed to fucking keep up with the nigga.
He's basically Lunarian as well. He's basically, that's what he is.
So I actually swapped them.
He's swapping his Sanji and King. That's how he's swapping them.
So
Sanji above King?
Yes.
That's wild.
So hold on.
Is it though?
Hold on. Trying to make sure what I said to him. I said to him, bro, Zoro is not as fast as King was. Definitely he was durable, and I think someone pointed out that let's just say King cut up or hit Zoro between 30 to 50 times during that interaction. Zoro cut the nigga maybe less than 10 times, inclusive of him hitting him when that flame was on, and still murked the nigga with less hits. That advanced Conqueror's Haki is a big thing, and that's why I feel it's like for your list right now, I would have put Garp, Sanji, King. That's how I would have done it, just based off that advanced Conqueror's Haki. For me, it's right hard. That's why it would have been a sweet spot for Garp for me, for your particular list. That's what I would have done. Because like I said, yeah, like Sanji can put some blows on Garp, probably for true. He might be fast enough to do so. But when he get catch, and see the fight don't have to say, but you get that, but you out. You out.
Wait.
You can't, and y'all ain't, but you can't compare Zoro hits to Sanji hits. Zoro hitting.
I'm not saying that to compare the hits, you know. I'm not saying that I see it's a sharp weapon versus just a leg. So I'm not saying it's the exact same thing. I only said that to him to show him the difference or try to bring him back to reality with the Garp situation. where he was saying Sanji could beat Garp, and I was just trying to say,
Mm.
see, same thing with King and Zoro. Garp may not be as fast as Sanji. Same way Zoro was as fast as King. He barely reflect them shit. But when he fucking hit him, dog was out.
Right.
Right? It's the same situation I think with Garp. It's like, yeah, Sanji's fast as fuck. But I feel as though when he get him, because he's going to get him, there's no way Sanji can dog walk that nigga from start to end. KO, that's it. No. Garp is going to catch that nigga. Whether it be the first hit, second hit, third hit, whatever. When he catch him, especially Sanji, no Kangosaki, he can say, oh, this, hey, why he falling down? This is Luffy's grandfather. He can say, no way, this what the monkey D stand for. He gone. He looking like Sabo. Oh, fuck. So I feel you. I feel you. I can leave it alone, but I feel you.
Where do y'all think Garp still has? Where do you think Garp's durability stands currently? How much blows you think Garp could take?
Depends on who and from what. Like I really can't say out loud where it stands. Now see, can't. I think the issue is White Bear set a standard for the old niggas, but you gotta remember too, White Bear was
sick, so you can't use him.
Right, you can't use him. I think that's where the confusion come into place.
The best person to use for gauging the old man squad is Rayleigh.
I wouldn't even say that because Rayleigh retired for 20 years. Rayleigh is sitting on Zabadi, drinking and gambling, while Garp actually was active on the Navy up to this date.
But we ain't see enough. We ain't see enough from Garp yet.
But Garp he had the opportunity to still keep himself in a shape where he's still required to perform.
I agree with you. I agree with you, and I see what you're saying. I just saying the only provable thing we could use. So like, if we're gonna just talk about facts, like feats, things that have been shown, really would be the best basis to start with, and then we could start using like Garp as an example of, okay, this is them upkeeping themselves, or this is them if they maintained activity through their prime into old age. But just to like start, just have that baseline of, okay, old man strength, this is the old man crew, this should be the bottom, I'd put Rayleigh.
I see you. I'm not arguing that at all.
Old man, I mean, that's cool.
So that what was your? It said King is now, right?
Yeah. I did switch out King and Sanji. So right now, for me, it's Fuji, Rayleigh, Sengoku, Garp, King, then Sanji.
Alright, so mine now. Enel, Fuji, Rayleigh, Algaji, and then I was supposed to say Big Mom at this point. I still put her here.
Big Mom is 14?
She's Big Mom for me is still here. It's not too far now. This is exactly where I want her.
Oof.
Big Mom is there.
Oof.
I need to hear the rest of this.
Big Mom is right there.
Oof.
Now
we got some talking to do in a second.
Yeah, I need to hear the rest of this list before I make a comment.
We got some talking to do in a second.
Big Mom is still there for me.
Really?
Big Mom is still there for me.
Really? Zoro on your list?
Oh, Zoro?
Zoro on your list?
Go on. Finish. Of course Zoro on my list.
This boy. Alright. We can get into this.
Of course Zoro on my list.
All right.
Put it like this. All right. If a half-ass Captain Kidd and a law fighting this girl, no Konkurosaki involved. That's all I gotta say. We can get deep in this as the list go on, but that Konkurosaki is.
I got something for that.
You literally you using a combination of two broken fucking devil fruit abilities. It's like if we play in Smash Legends and it's 3 fucking just sniper niggas on the next team, or 3 niggas that use magnets and they just keep yuck you off the map. It's like, bro, we talking strength. We are talking strength. If it's a 1v1, they wasn't even talk, bro. If it was a 1v1 with Big Mom and either one of these niggas, Big Mom was helping Kaido on the roof, she would have had some free time.
I guess, but like I said, I gotta go based off the manga.
That's why I got some for that later. I got some for that
Yeah.
later.
That's what it is.
Ooh, boy,
Fuck
boy, boy,
Come on, fuck.
Wano yuck all the stripes off fucking Charlotte Lin, but I ain't like that.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't
For
like
me,
how
That's wild. That's
Wano
wild.
yuck off all the stripes like this girl is still actively a menace, but
she back up. She can't. And fun fact, Law and Kid ain't on my list at all. So all the way.
they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be.
No, they ain't.
They should not be. They should not be at all.
I just say up there for the viewers, like, no, don't think you want to say no. They
Nah.
can't do it.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
nah.
Top 30, maybe, but not in this.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Not
Maybe.
20 though. Not 20.
No, not 20.
Too much heavy hitters. Too much heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So let me put an emoji next to this. so you
Jesus,
remember.
that's disgusting. But you have Charlotte Lin. Wow.
Myself.
Wow.
That's 14. What the fuck?
No, but that's powerful.
What
I
the
tell you, you're gonna be my the rest of my
That's
list.
powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's powerful. That's
fuck? You got
powerful.
it. Who's your 14 L?
So we got
Come on,
Fuji.
you what?
Oh, my 14?
Your fits
Yeah,
15. Oh, he's on 15. Let me see. 20, 19,
Yeah,
18, 17, 16.
Yeah, 14.
15. Oh, I ain't say my 14 yet, but y'all can go.
Okay, so I like my list start Yamato, Fuji, Rainbow, Odin, Kizaru, Aokiji, and 14 is really just my droppy phone. The only one under that who actually breaks that is Odin, but that's because I wouldn't take in everything into consideration. But do I feel like really could beat Aokiji and Kizaru? Yes,
What?
I feel like that. The reason being is outside of Devil Fruits, I think really could put them down quick. Conquerors and Aki and all that, I think he put them down quick.
But we have to include the devil fruit. And including that devil fruit, if really could have put Kizaru down quick, the Straw Hats wouldn't have really had to run in Sabaody.
I don't think he was trying to put him down.
I think he was doing everything he could.
I think he just was holding him off. Really, as a person who's trying to keep attention from himself too. If really put Kizaru down, then not the Navy sending people for him. He know that one shot. We gotta remember what Garb say before they send people there. They're like, wait, we find out really in Sabaody what y'all think. Garb was like, listen here, but we can't handle two legends one time. We done got White Bear about to pull up on our shores. We could lose half our people if we send them for really. No. Don't do that. I think they winning.
I know, but
For me personally, I see Kizaru beating good amount of people.
yeah, but
In fact,
I mean, he will.
it's a perfect time to say my next character above Big Mom is Kizaru. I ain't gonna fuck what y'all gotta say to me.
This boy don't respect Big Mom at all.
at fucking all, but
She calls on herself.
wow.
Big girl like you gotta use your own life force to fight these fucking two little jokey niggas. But who got no Kizaru put in the headlock quick?
Boy, she had to use her life force because their abilities was too. Bro, you know what it is? A nigga across the map shooting Hadouken after Hadouken non-stop, and as soon as you close the gap, he whop you back across and then start over. They was spamming, bro. It ain't that she needed to do it to survive. It's just the circumstance of those specific abilities. Like certain. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but dog, it ain't like she was really hurt. She never got beat, but she did not get beaten, Wano.
I feel you. Now, what I will say, just that sort of kind of like this is the breaking point in my. Like, y'all have like issue with his Odin and stuff like that. With the issue with Yaga, this is my issue. Because I was struggling between putting Big Mom and Kizaru different. I said she still was gonna be the next one or the one under.
It's disrespectful.
That's why it is. That's just where it is. I feel you. I understand you. And that's where she feels. She said in my heart right now. That's where she is, bro. I love Big Mom and fuck. Come on down, baby. I love you. But you gotta stop doing fuck. Your daddy's an addict. You gotta stop, baby. You sit right there, B. Sit right there. Right here.
Yes, boy. No, dog. Kizaru, I guess fight Kizaru. What's up?
Hey, they're there.
That's the same with the Conquerors hockey. Like how you say with Big Mom got Conquerors, when she put them big blows on Kizaru, he feeling them.
But she put them blows on Kid and Law, and they never crumble. They never KO. After using all her strength, they never. And the Kid say, "Oh, she fucking," and he's still fucking moving towards it like, "Oh damn, that hurt a little bit." Kid, who just get cut down from Shanks, one blow. She's sitting there punching him, and kid sitting there, "Trafalgar, help me," and he's still talking. That's the difference. That's the difference for me. Shanks put the on you. Oh, she punched you with Conqueror's hockey, and dog stuff the ability to. Oh, Magneto. Like he's still moving around a little too much for me. If you punch this nigga Conqueror's hockey, and he barely know how to use his own right now. Law getting hit up. Oh, Captain Kid. Oh, Eustace, help me. Eustace, yeah, help me. It's you doing too much fuck. When you hit them niggas should get KO. Someone supposed to roll back. When fucking Kaido hit Luffy on more than one occasion, and eyes roll him back, and oh, I die and I KO him. Luffy just get hit the last chapter. I fucking ringing. He ain't know where he is right now. About to pass out. When this gal hit you, it ain't enough for me. You hit both of them and no one eye jiggle yet. They can still moving. Kaido put the hand on you, you out. Shanks put the hand on you, you out. So for me, yeah, Conqueror's hockey is the thing, but she ain't doing enough in like Conqueror's hockey is an argument by itself, but the representation of hers, I see enough recently. Because if Kid could fucking tank that, he's out tanking that, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Like, because I don't see it. Cause she punched him a couple of times well with that. She's like, "Oh, Kid, you still up here? Oh." No, but you baking too much fucking cookies, man.
You got some good points. I can't even argue that.
That's my thing with it. That's just my thing with it. Like her Conqueror's hockey, musty water, and that. Like, don't forget, she is older than Kaido. She is older, so she's starting to dwindle a little bit to herself. Because when Kaido put that on you, boy, then you fucking down. If Kaido hit any of them, if Law was out. That's all. If Kaido
Law
touched
dead. Law's dead.
Yeah.
Law's dead.
So you telling me her whole ass stand there, fucking striking, hitting the niggas.
Now, how much blows she actually put on now? Now I know Kid get couple, but Kid, Kid, that was part of confirming Kid's durability.
For sure.
Because we know Kid had his own little off-screen training arc where he bloomed Lil Peace too. Now he have stupid durability, so your points are quite valid. But still.
So that, like, I didn't want to put her in that predicament, but when I thought about the amount of hits that had been given for the still potential, she didn't lose fair and square. I will say that. I feel as though if she came back up, they was fucked. I will agree with that. But like I say, Kizaru, if Kid could take them blows and Long take them blows like that, Kizaru ain't got no problem. That's how I feel.
How much damage they put on her?
A decent amount of damage on her. They put a decent. They put a decent amount of damage on her. I will say that, and mainly from Law. From Law, I will agree from Law, but that's because we see Law complete moveset. I sure Kizaru got something up the cut to deal with her or to deal with something. Light is a serious fruit. light is a serious thing, but I mean, it's Beyonce, you going based off seeing Law Awakening and everything. And different versions of his awakening. We ain't seen nothing from Kizaru yet. I showed that awakening nasty. You know nigga awaken. I know nigga awakening nasty. I think he putting that on. She a little too old, boy. She a little too old. And that's what made me put her below Kizaru when I thought about it.
What an awakened Logia would look like.
Boy, I scared to see that. I know. Hey, dog, become a flashlight.
Avatar.
Avatar.
I think, Crocodile Awaken,
You think so?
he mentioned it in Alabasta. That's the first time you ever hear about Awakening. And Crocodile's fighting Luffy in the desert, and he is like, hey, you think you won't even master your devil fruit yet. Like, you gotta learn the full, and I think he mentioned the word awaken, but that's when he start affecting the environment.
Yeah.
When he started drying out the environment, and he was able to pull the moisture out of all these different things and destroy the ground.
And that's with him being in an area that's already full of sand and shit. Right. And if you look at that as an option, you gotta look at the fact that light almost everywhere, bro. Even in darkness, there's some like.
He's already with an awakening, but I gotta go off what I see.
No, yeah. I feel you. Yeah. I feel you, but you gotta still go ahead, can and stuff. Same way how he had argued Garb situation, where he had to go based off what he saw, but still is something a little bit more behind that. It's still what it is. So where I stand right now, I have no problem saying Big Mom and then Kizaru. That's where it is. If she had put up a better fight against Kid, if she had at least knocked one of them out, I'd be like, all right, cool, yeah, this Kongrasaki ain't no joke. I need to see more of that.
I feel like if it was 1v1, she is knocking each one of them out significantly faster.
I agree, but see, like I say, ain't like she was missing the niggas. Ain't like they was fast enough to dodge her. She still had solid blows on her. It ain't like, so I feel as though if you know you have two niggas to deal with, my ideology is, even bro, we playing fucking game. You knock one out quick and you deal with the next. The fact that you wasn't able to do that or didn't do that in the first place, whether it be just writing or whatever, that don't fucking regardless. That's how I feel. If even in real life, if me and Squiddy trying to fight you, what you can do? You can try and knock one nigga out to deal with the next. You ain't trying to fight both same time. Especially knowing, oh, y'all some tricky niggas, especially this law nigga in the back of me can't on bad. Cool. So you know better than that. Hey, as a Yonko who been in multiple fights, you been from you go to fucking God Valley, where niggas getting chumped left, right, and center, you know better than that. You know better.
That's fair.
You know better. So that's why I rate her where she is. Because she needs to do more.
All right. We ready for the next one then?
I don't think Squiddy say is yet. I can be wrong.
That was my 14. We wasn't on 14.
Yeah, 14. That was really.
Oh, really? My bad. Okay.
Yeah, that was my 14. Yeah.
You go to your 13.
All right. So going down the list again, it's 20 Fuji, 19 Rayleigh, 18 Sengoku, 17 Ga, 16 King, 15 Sanji, 14 Zoro.
Who was before that? Who was?
Sanji.
Oh, okay. I can see it. I'm not gonna mad at it. I can take that one, not even saying. It is what it is.
Yes.
And then so for 13, despite the multiple fraud warnings, I have Mihawk. Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Yo, hold on. Me even got me. Let's come right back to that.
Yeah, I need to hear the rest of your list, and then I can come back to that.
I have nothing to say right now. I will have to reach.
I can hear the rest of your list, and then I come back to that. That's what
which your 13 is?
Oh my god.
My 13? Black Bear.
Whoa.
Well, buddy, my 13 is White Bear. So we on Bad Valley right now.
Y'all violence and
We on Bad Valley.
I got a mustache, nigga.
Now, going on white,
Darkland Feistin.
going on white bed, like I say. Notice I have everybody below white bed in terms of my admirals. The block attack from this nigga at Marineford, despite of his age, it took 3 of them to block the shit in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have him above Kizaru. I'm like, bro, it took 3 of y'all in the first, but I feel that I could see white bed. And notice he didn't muster up that conqueror's hockey strength. He took already too much damage prior to, and he was sick as well. But I think a couple good solid blows against Kizaru, he putting him down. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. And that state he was in, they came to Marine. Like, I'm not talking, imagine this, yeah, I could see him putting Kizaru down.
Oh, March
I
transition.
could see him putting Kizaru down.
Come from Rania.
Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be a hard fight, because Kizaru is definitely going to use his speed factor to put some good cuts on the nigga at first. But we know how durable the nigga is. Nigga took blows the entire Marineford. He took a lot of blows. Now, mind you, most of them blows would have been, from little small stuff. But he still told them. The nigga was walking around holding his chest and then, like, fucking all of Ichigo. Niggas was walking around. It is what it is. Nigga died standing. This nigga is a different breed. So I feel as though he putting Kizaru down. So I feel.
Okay.
And that's what you have to accept. Like that's one you just gotta roll over that. That's all right. Like it could get dicey. It could, but I think we just gotta roll over that one.
Wait, I mean,
you have white there in your list, but higher up. That's what it sounds like to me.
yeah, but he's still in beating Kizaru on my list.
Okay.
But he ain't far, mind you. He ain't far from Kizaru on my list. But I didn't keep packing enough punch to finish Admiral.
I feel you.
I think if he was, Akainu would have been down longer.
Now
it was after he was injured, but nigga was bloodlusted still, so that kind of like it,
I feel you.
So,
but see, it kind of got different. But I can't really explain it. Akainu still built different.
He's a dog.
Yeah, Kizaru is still built different. Like that nigga, like.
But I would imagine durability wise, Kizaru was still in the same range as Akainu.
I feel you.
So
like I say,
if Sakazuki tank him, I feel like Kizaru could tank him.
And like I say, I definitely feel you. I ain't saying you're wrong. Definitely hearing you say that out loud, it does make me consider, am I in the right here or am I in the wrong? But I didn't say what I had to say.
Yeah.
Hey, I get catch in 4K. So, because look at this list right now. In fact, I have to switch something. Because look at this list just now, and this have to be a typo.
Save that. You were thinking that.
No.
That.
Yeah, I have to change this one.
Save that.
Don't kill me.
Say don't kill me. That sounds like a fucking movie.
Yeah, because now I think about it again. This one could have been changed. But go ahead, Spitty.
Yeah, like I said, my Titan is beyond 13, right?
Yeah.
My Titan is Black Bear.
Free.
My thing is Black Bear. Who my 12 is?
No, who after my who's after?
Who's 14?
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay.
And then who was after really again?
Oh, he freeze. Hold on a second.
Oh, it freeze again. My after really is PG and Kizaru.
I could see it.
Okay.
I feel like Black Bear taking all two of them done.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see
it.
He just pretty low on your list for my thing, but I feel you.
The reason why he low on my list is because Black Bear and Tanky. And we've seen countless times where he can't really take a hit like that. Where when Luffy first put him in Bella and Luffy put one pistol on him, Blackbeard was down crawling around the ground and then he jump back up. Even with one of the most recent things, when he pucked Homeboy and they had the fight, when we see the ending of the fight, Blackbeard was bloody. Blackbeard ain't a tank. He great offensively. Offensively, he marching people down. But if you could get him and you could grip him, you could put Blackbeard down. Easy.
That's a big if though. That's a really big if.
I can say this as a man who are Blackbeard further up on the list. I think Shanks won it. Shanks, that's what I get what you're saying, but Shanks warning alone has him, and it's more of a speculation based thing versus actual concrete. I get what you're saying, but I have him high up on the list just because of that warning Shanks give. Like that alone telling me it's more. What Optimus Prime is saying, it's more than meets the eye. I need to see some more.
Because Blackbeard is a smart boy.
The one thing
he's smart. But the thing about I have him so low is everybody who above him, I feel as though, because with that darkness, he canceling out fruits.
I know.
My thing with how Kijin Kizaru is without the fruit.
I know what
he's saying after that.
Right, I know exactly why you say that.
So everybody who above him now on my list could make up for if they have a fruit or if they don't based on the hockey. Now it's a hockey off. So now I haven't really seen too much feats from Blackbeard concerning hockey. So I could only speculate that it's up there.
We just happened to see something hockey-wise from just recently. They got
durability.
That's all we see.
The one thing that we keep seeing from Teach is durability. Because notice, we never actually see Teach down. He's getting knocked down, but that nigga gets right back up. We've never actually seen him stay down.
Teach is the type to take a hit, and he can figure out how to not take a hit again for the rest of that battle.
Exactly.
That's why I think he's make up for not being that strong defensively.
I feel
that's what I think. I feel like he ain't like. That's why I say if you grip him and you put a couple well blows on him, he can fall.
I don't even think
get them.
I don't even think it's that he's not that strong defensively, because I think he is strong defensively. I think it's just that since he's so sensitive to pain, he have to try to avoid it. Because he could tank the blows. I'm pretty sure that nigga could tank the blows. It just could be painful as a bitch the entire time he experiencing it.
Don't forget about that.
I think that's what it is.
Extra that he can stay right there. He is. Because I feel above him, they could make up for what they could get through hockey wise, and they could put him down.
Right.
I'm against it. Now, Leroy, your next person is.
Woo.
And when I give you a my next person, just know I believe he was the switch with Whitebeard. That's all I can say.
Well, next on my list after Mihawk, I had Big Mom.
Big Mom is 12.
I can't say that. So I say down.
I say alright.
Oh, okay.
She ain't not far from that for me.
So this is where this shit get rocky with me. Because, this, I don't know where I come from with this. Oh boy. So I have Kat, Enel, Fuji, Really, Aokaji, Big Mom, Kizaru, Whitebeard. And this kid should have swapped, like I say. I have Sengoku here. That should have swapped, in my opinion. After reading it over now and thinking out loud, I'm swapping my Whitebeard, or I would like to have the record show Sengoku should have gone under Whitebeard. That was a mistake on my behalf.
Sengoku above Big Mom?
I think if Big Mom holding down Garp at Marineford versus Sengoku.
Garp.
I said, yeah. Look at you.
See, but we ain't going off Marineford. Figure it out, but we see Sengoku all tired up.
I'm trolling at this point.
Garp let Sengoku hold him down, but yes, there was some force there, but Garp didn't try to get that nigga off him. We gotta be real. Garp, he was hot, yes, but he was conflicted. He know he didn't want to attack Akainu, but he was driven to do it because he's Ak on impulse just like he fucking grandson. But it ain't that Sengoku overpowered a nigga and like force him down until he cool off. Garp was just like, boy, it's a good thing you fucking stopped me because I was about to go kill that nigga. It's like when your boy about to go fight and you fucking hold him up like, boy, calm fucking down, but relax. That's what it was.
That's what you're saying. Like I say, I'm saying Sengoku, but just know that nigga it's fluid through my list. He could go up, he can go down for sure.
Say fluid.
Yeah, and that nigga is air sharp. He can move through the waters. So y'all ain't at this now, but y'all ain't at the same time. Just forget about that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Goku ain't even on my list, to be honest.
I ain't blame you.
Considering where he is now, especially he just be walking around with his little goatee,
you know what get me kind of have thinking about having him. The first thing I wrote down for my list above my actual list was I wrote down all the Conqueror's Haki uses, and I started thinking about the positions they're all in currently. And I think when I was writing this, that's what I was thinking about because we've not seen anything from him Conqueror's Haki wise. And if you was matching with Garp at some point, I just had a dog a little high up because y'all never heard me say Garp yet. So I had to find a slot for him to go under Garp in a sense, and that's how I ended up there. But like I say, I feel as though I am disrespecting a bit in that point, and I am willing to move that for when y'all let me back in December. But that's the only one. Because Big Mom, off with your fucking head.
So, my number 12 is... Now, I didn't know we just was sticking to manga-wise, so I brought in a canon character from a movie.
You make a character from the movie?
Shiki?
Good.
Nope, not Shiki. He's a canon character. Douglas Bullet.
Since I watched Stampede, so I can't give opinion.
That nigga's a menace. I will say that.
I remember from the clips he's carrying on bad, but I can't gauge it properly.
That nigga's a menace. I will comfortably say that nigga's a menace.
A movie took place right before, like that took place between Wano and Whole Cake.
Yeah, because Snake Mom is in that. All look like use a rubber band, like keep silly band.
Okay, so he's maxed out. So he's maxed out on Gear 4. He had Bounce and Snake.
And Luffy needed help to take the boy down.
Yeah.
Luffy needed help. Luffy wasn't yapping him down.
I needed help. Yeah.
And Buggy made a comment. That's what I just recently watched because I needed more context on him again. Buggy comment was, so Douglas got Conquerors. He have advanced armament. They didn't really show him use no observation or nothing, but I'm sure.
So you see how not the treasure. You see how Douglas whole kit.
Wait.
That's what I expect from Big Mom. Not even a half on that. That's what I mean when I say, but when you got Congress Aki, nigga fucking pick up kid, babe. Move up, baby.
Douglas rush Luffy
and
send him over there. Go
I
over there.
I ain't watching the war, but I ain't see much after that.
Everybody, all them voice generation together, Douglas handle.
I'm saying.
All of them. But he said, y'all could come one by one or y'all could come together. It don't matter to me. And then nobody moving. He's like, you know what? I can come to y'all. And he's just picking everybody up. And this was base. He wasn't even using armament.
No, nothing. So that's what I mean when I talk about Big Mom. Niggas coming through and just cutting the scene, bro. Like, I expecting that kind of energy. Then come through, niggas say, hold on. This my Air Force. And they fucking black. This what it is. And niggas slap that on.
He could take off his slippers.
Nigga, this nigga tie license and get myself smile, but nigga
Hell,
stupid.
go on YouTube and watch Douglas Bullet versus the Worst Generation and watch the way
Wait,
this man
wait,
and them dog.
wait. Kid
But it
was
was toying with them.
kid said no way, bro. But after he hit kid, I see kid for the rest of the film. But
Dog, all the
I
Worst Generation slide out. Luffy's the only one who stayed.
but I remember even staying law too long.
Law wasn't really too much in that movie.
No,
Come around closer to the end. Because
To the
Law
end,
started
right?
the movie off break up.
break right fucking up. Oh, hey,
Douglas
hey,
and them, boy.
nigga sitting there, pull it, yeah. Pull it. Fucking
Boy,
crying.
he is a menace.
Yeah, but
Outside, he was on Roger's ship. Just some context there.
he could take Big Mom place any day as a Yonko, in my opinion.
He was
I
boy,
love that.
he was on Roger's ship.
Mhm.
Puggy say it was actually you could have compared Bullet to Rayleigh back in the day. That's how strong this boy was.
Bullet is still less prime compared to where it really is, in my opinion.
Right, because Bullet was he was young.
Younger. And the fact he was comparing a young Bullet to older really from then, oh, motherfucker. So yeah, wait, so you gotta convince me? You
Yeah.
straight. That nigga is a killer.
I tell him Keith says, boy, Oda should have saved him for the manga dog. He'd have made
He's a shady man. Him and Shiki should
Him
come
and
back same,
Shiki. Him and Shiki.
same time.
But yeah, so Bullet is my number 12.
All right. I can respect. But I ain't gonna lie. I think one of these days I can just sit down and run through each One Piece.
Hey, one of these days we can show the One Piece movie in the one of the voice chats, man. And we just can stream it and just watch it together. Because I need to watch a couple of them.
I won't watch all, even the shitty ones. I won't watch all of them in order.
I want to get them on them either. We can watch them together, right? In one of the voice channels one of these days.
I watched the
Yeah.
first couple of them. I watched them, then I pick up off on Strong World, and I watch everything except for Film Red.
We can do that for sure.
All right. So
The next one.
Next up. So it was Fuji, Rayleigh, Sengoku, Garp, King, Sanji, Zoro, Mihawk, Big Mom, then Whitebeard.
Hold on. You saying, let's go back to this. New York losing the Big Mom, essentially, what you're trying to say.
Yes.
I see it.
Never.
I see it. I see it.
We ain't talking
Yeah.
in that right now.
Yeah, no, we can't. But Whitebeard, I have the same situation with Whitebeard beating Big Mom, so I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's the Mihawk in the middle there for me that fucking me slightly.
So you have Mihawk on your list.
Yeah, because that Mihawk is way further down my list though.
Really?
Very much so.
Okay.
You're high on Mars.
Yeah, he had mine.
Alright.
So yeah, that's where I stand right now. But for my next character, for my next review, I had a kind of. That's why I had the nigga getting off there. I had a kind of there. Yeah. And when y'all, it goes down south from the rest, so that's top, that's 10. I say a couple people name who y'all know I want to say.
Ooh. Ooh.
My- It'll be loaded. Soldiers.
Ooh.
What so?
My number 11,
Ooh.
Zoro.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the same area I got mine. Okay.
I got mine in the same area. People notice I ain't say mine yet.
We know this. We know
I
this.
know,
We know this.
Hey, let me switch up with Big Mom. I am bringing the ball home.
Shinsun.
Do.
Give me blade. Hold on to you, sir. Just playing around. Fucking this.
Oh Lord. But it could be dicey from here, cause
Oh yes, it's been dicey from 20, bro. It's been funny. I ain't gonna lie. I having a blast right now.
Yeah, that's fun, boy.
next up after Whitebeard I had Aokiji.
I think so. I think Zoro Way is now beaten really. Oh, really? Yes.
Boy. Kind of question. Yes, boy.
Yes.
As Kiki asks you that?
Yeah, because she just turned on. She's like, hold on.
But she said,
You
what?
think Zoro beaten really?
Yes, boy.
Absolutely.
They catch
Now,
Absolutely.
that's why I say really where he is now. Yes, Zoro beaten really.
it
Nah.
not.
No, she's saying where I know Zoro, not where she knows Zoro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She's
that's
still
two different. That's two different man. That's two different man.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
That's
So, all right.
say
But yeah, that's
Aokiji
me. Aokiji next.
as 11.
Let me see which number this is. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. My 11 was White Beard. My 10 is Aokiji.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all. I just realized I fucked up.
Yay.
No. Why I fucked up?
Please listen.
No. I'm not mad at the rest of my list. Cat was actually my 19, not my 20. so in other words,
Hold on, so all your shit's supposed to move up one.
up one. I missed out someone in the beginning.
So who your 20 was?
My 20 was actually King. I just realized that. I tried to figure where he was at. So King did make my list.
You think Cat beaten King?
That's where he was at. Yep.
Actually, I think so.
I believe so.
You think Cat is beating King?
Yeah.
I don't. Yep.
Considering Cat got Conquerors and not Advance, the future side.
I was thinking about King trying to fight a Snake Man Luffy, as well as when niggas have a high diff fight like that, the boost they get after fighting, like he never get pushed that hard. I could see that nigga, he learned all kind of shit from Luffy after that fight. I could see me come out of that, dog is a menace. He was already a menace. I could see Cat beating King. So my apologies, chat. King was actually supposed to be my number 20. He did make my list. I try to figure why I little off on my side.
Can Big Mom beat King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can Cat beat Big Mom?
No. I don't see Cat being Big Mom. I see what you're trying to do. And I almost bite my tongue at the last part. I see what you're trying to do.
I know, but I don't.
I see what you're trying to do. I see Big Mom beating Cat.
I know, but
Only Big Mom beat Cat. I mean, you don't.
See, I have the whole of my list at this point. Now, if he wasn't on the camera, I might tell you something different. but it's arguable. I don't want to go back too far because of the sake of time. But I just want to bring up real quick. When you said, I said, oh shit, something off here on my side. So I did have King here as my number 20. My apologies.
Your number 10 is actually.
My number 10 was a kind of.
Number 10 is actually a kind of. Okay.
Yeah, that's my apologies on that. When I start coming back, I was like, you saying 10, I saying 9, something was off. So, what number you we on now?
We will be on 10 now. My
okay,
10.
So I already said a kind of. Okay.
Yeah, he's a Aokiji. And my 10 is actually Big Mom.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You already said Big Mom prior to, right?
Yeah, Big Mom was 2 back for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
y'all had a more respected than I did. Okay. And I'm mad at it. I definitely get where you're coming from.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right. Next up now, this officially the top 10 we in now.
Great. Alright, this way shit could get wild.
Boy, so I could just run into it after Aokiji. I can run down the list again. Fuji, then Rayleigh, Sengoku, Garp, King, Sanji, Zoro, Mihawk, Big Mom, White Bear, Aokiji, then I have Kizaru.
Okay.
So, rolling on. And just to be confirmed, so there's no suspicions and no way, shape, or form you didn't hear me. The nigga before this was a Kainu. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel.
So you feel Zoro could clear Akainu right now?
Very difficult fight. The man must fight a Magma nigga himself as far as I'm concerned. Who's faster than the Kainu. I see the man, and as far as now, if y'all come back to me or it's revealed later that Kainu has advanced Conqueror's Haki, I will gladly change that, no problem. But without that confirmation right now, as far as I'm concerned, Zoro with advanced Conqueror Haki, put that nigga down. Eventually, tough fight, same way as King, but King was fast with it and all, bro. You said I gotta fight that nigga, no. Zoro beating Akainu right now. Quite unfortunate. But that's where I stand.
The
Hey,
thing with Zoro is, even though he just unlocked that advance, he do that once, and he was out. And he had to get that hit. Once he finished that hit, he was on the floor.
I agree.
He mastered that.
It's a very strategic move. But one thing about these niggas, every time, we don't see them train in between. But every time they go to another arc, niggas come out with something else. When Luffy lose last time with Gear 2nd or whatever, magically a Gear 3rd come out, or a Gear 4th come out, or a Gear 4th, whatever. So it's always something new in the tuck, means the niggas training in between. So I'm sure this nigga was sitting there practicing since Wano, and like I said, after he deal with that, he fully understand that sword towards the end of the battle. Imagine going into that battle and understanding where Enma was. Nigga basically is talking this sword after time and fighting the nigga. Enma, what this is? Oh, you come from this nigga make you and blah blah. Nigga had flashbacks there in that fucking fight. So imagine, hey, flashback, I already know what's going on now. Enma, let's fucking do this now. You know how these do. We go all out from the fucking start, or hey, let's test this nigga out and do this shit or whatever. I could see this nigga cutting down. I kind of eventually. Elmo really put a power up on this nigga that I think was definitely necessary, and it pushes him to that limit for sure. Very close fight in my opinion, but boy, the way. Now, Vakanda was also a swordsman. I might have come back and said, boy, I don't know, but that advanced Conqueror's Haki is something that's still kind of fresh because of Wano. I need to see more of it outside of that arc for sure, but boy, where I stand right now, what I've seen, I think Zoro could take that. But nigga legit jumped through the fucking Magma Dragon. Yeah, move. This one get cut, that get cut. The man, the nigga's carrying on bad.
You know?
And it's because he fight a nigga who had the ability of magma or like magma-like substance or whatever you want to call it. That's why I come up with this theory at the end of the day. If he was fighting like an ice nigga, maybe I'd have said, boy, I know, but that kind of probably still got the ropes. But after seeing this nigga do what he was doing that last fight, I could see it. Hey, it's crazy, but it's true, bro. Tell him the song. Da, da, da. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we ain't green all today, buddy. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I ain't completely sold on it, but I get where you're coming from.
I'm not even completely sold on it, but I had to stand my ground.
I gotta let you on the wrong one.
Yeah. Alright, look y'all. And that ain't me being biased, y'all. Realize it's all boy. But I'm not being biased.
Yeah.
This is how I actually feel.
Alright, fair. Comment, how'd go?
I'd fucking go movie.
Man.
Movie. That's where I stand.
Alright, Squiddy, who you got next?
Number 9.
Don't say more.
Hold on. Run down the wire for us. Give us a refresh on where we at.
20 is Yamato.
'Aha.
19 Fujitora. 18 Green Bull. 17 Odin, 16 Kizaru, 15 Aokiji, 14 Relay, 13 Blackbeard, 12 Bullet, 11 Zoro, 10 Big Mom, 9 Mugiwara no Luffy.
Hold on before you make that comment.
Then made
You ain't seen Zoro cut down Big Mom Loki though? Or not like high key, actually for me. You don't see Zoro beating
No.
Big Mom.
The reason why I say it's because based off that one hit he had to get out, Zoro can't produce multiple of them from last I see him. Now I understand the training in between us, but I can't starting where he started and he was like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. So I can't see Zoro producing multiple real big attacks like that to take down Big Mom.
Even without them big attacks, you can't. You ain't seen otherwise. Okay. It's okay. Continue. That's fine. At this present point, we'll come back to this in 6 months. That's fine.
Yeah.
Wait for Big Mom here to pop out the water and Zoro just chicken eye and say, boom.
Then 6 months later, that happened, then the list gets switched.
I'll be
right now.
Disrespect.
Big Mom being ruling these seas for too long. I gotta give her respect.
I feel
disrespect.
I think Zoro Emperor level yet. I feel he right under there. He ain't there.
He dead close. YC1 for sure.
Once he get that advance under control, and he really dishing, then I would say, all right, big dog on top of things. But as of right now, he on the cusp.
I let that ride, you know.
I think it'd be easy fight between him and Big Mom. I think it'd be easy.
Not at all.
She could win.
Wait.
I feel she coming out on top.
She got she son to feel her brain juggling, you know.
Boy.
Feel you.
Boy, we getting in the
next wife is, man.
We getting in the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
So who I say last? I say Aokiji last. Let me see, that's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. My 10 was Aokiji. My 9 was Kizaru. I did say that one already.
Yeah,
my bad.
And my 8 was Akainu. Admirals back to back. I had Admirals back to back to back.
I had mine bunch up at 1.2. I had to put a little break in between when I thought about it, but I'm not mad at it. I could take that one.
Yeah.
And not too far behind Squid, I got Luffy.
That's number 9, do it. No, 80.
That's his 8. That's his 8.
Is he?
I got Luffy right there.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
Oh, so you got Zoro next D captain.
Yeah, man. I would say, come on now. Let's be real. Zoro and Luffy are in a fight. The only thing separating them right now is that Gear 5 and that Enma, that crazy, bro. Like that's too big. Because Zoro, to be real with them swords, that's like a natural fucking enemy right there with them fucking blades, bro. Honestly. Now with that Gear 5, I mean, being able to pick shit up and fucking, I can pick up my Switch right now and fucking wiggle this like fucking, like, Nigga make this a fucking 42-inch TV right now. Oh, what's this? Niggas, I can't really see going. Oh, fucking nigga, yuck this out and get on bad. So he a little different with that. So who yeah it is, man. Nigga laugh.
Look at the laugh. Fucking Doofy.
I'm telling you, niggas. That's why you laugh. We know they ain't Doofy.
No, but he's
Doofy
got.
can listen to me. Stop.
Yeah.
Boy, you rate that man.
I read him.
You really rate that man.
No, but I ain't say God yet either. So
y'all really rate that fucking man. You still hold on, Vaughn. You still think God could take Luffy?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Alright. Fair enough.
Yes, I do.
It's because he don't rely on a fruit. Like, I mean, a different kind of tizzy right there. It's because most of my niggas you will see further down the list, start unwavering the fruit situation.
This whole last
See-
arc was about bypassing his fruit, though.
We gotta remember, at least for me, Garp he is known as the Navy's strongest soldier. That's the strongest soldier they ever produced. Garp used to go toe to toe with Roger, and he's still to this day active. They still using him for bodyguard work. They still sending him out to places he gotta go. So Garp, to this day, being keeping up in shape. He may not be as strong as he was for sure, but Garp still dishing out things. And I feel like based off Luffy's, I don't want to say too much. Based off Luffy's gear 5, whatever. I don't know how long I don't know how long his stamina could last doing that.
Mm.
So that's my thing.
Same argument I have for my Zoro, same thing for Luffy, because Garp might pop in and out of it, but at the same time, ultimately, what's the consequence?
Hey, from your nickname is the Fist? I gotta rate you, dog.
Yeah, but
The Garp, the Fist? Alright then.
and like they say, how he could get you out of most different fruit situations, like with Law pushing out of that fucking that Preston situation he was in. Don't push it off. If Law could do that, I can see Garp doing it. Nigga, my hey, the same thing. Your boy got wiggling. Garp, I pick it up. Man, hey, this concrete. Hey, straighten up this concrete, little man. Come. Fix that. I can't stand up straight on this. Boy, Gramps, Chicha. They don't call fucking me. What's going on?
What couple of
All the difference. So y'all had said that, and
Right.
I heard this earlier for your wives, and I sorry to say, but I had fucking Black Bear love these niggas, boy. That's what my Black Bear is. And
Yeah.
so
Where your Black Bear is?
my Black Bear right before Luffy.
So you have Black
I
Bear,
don't-
Luffy, Zoro.
Yep. And that is solely because we got the two fruits, right? And like I said, the nigga is definitely more than one person. The nigga we always seen on screen ain't the nigga that gonna be fighting, bro. I tell like when you see Luffy in that form,
I agree.
you can see the version of whoever fights Shanks can come out, boy. So if that one is more or less pure speculation, but I feel as though it can be a problem. You come in, where you stocking up all these fruits, and you got something else hidden up on the top that I don't know about. So just based on pure speculation, assuming that another nigga is gonna be fighting fucking Luffy, like I fight Shanks, yeah, that's how I come up with fucking that.
Will be a problem, but that's where I think what Wano teaches is with the prime where it's the only thing which shows where you really only see is devil fruit don't make no power.
Really, and the fact with Blackbeard, Luffy can go get 5 all he want. What happened when Awakened Blackbeard come out with the darkness fruit or whatever, or he put the nigga in or whatever? That's a whole different move. And yeah, Luffy got the advanced Conqueror's hockey shit. But I was thinking like this: if there's another soul inside Blackbeard, we may not see Blackbeard right now with Conqueror's hockey, for instance. But what the other soul, like when that soul swap, what if that will of that soul has the ability to use Conqueror's hockey? Like I was just thinking, like, bro, because whatever else could be a problem. Because you ain't starring a nigga like Shanks who been on these waters that long, who clashed on niggas like Whitebeard and shit early on in the series. They give him 3 big scar, not only back or he belly, I don't go by his eye, boy. That's different. That ain't no sneak move. That's eye in your face. Hard go. Rah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, boy. That's how I feel as though Blackbeard's still up the upper edge on Luffy. Even though they ain't really Blackbeard, possibly. That's how I feel, bro. So that's how I feel. So where you was with your next person, by Sweetie? This jokey like they're having fun.
7 for 7 above Garp, I got Kaido.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I? Let me see. Okay.
Oh, we jump ahead again because I was just on number 8.
Oh, you didn't go it. Bad night.
Hold on, Vaughn, what number you on? What number you stop on just now?
Me just now on. Hold on.
I only got these numbers.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
What? Where am I? Hold the fuck on. Y'all got me.
Look here, all lost up.
Hey, I put to put numbers on these bitches right
I doing
now.
numbers right now to get around this shit, but it's annoying.
I had bullet points, you see. I had real bullet points on this bitch. You got me question. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, I just did 8. 8 was my black belt.
Okay, so I jumped. So let's see what that lead is.
All right. I did say my 8 was a Kainu.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had the admirals back to back to back. So my 7 was gone.
Gavin say his 8? Did it say 8?
Yeah, my 8 was God.
Okay, it was Cobb. Okay, we just didn't talk about it long. That's why. Okay. Go ahead, Niall.
My 7 is Odan.
Okay.
So
Okay.
going down my shit is Fuji, Rayleigh, Sengoku, Ga, King, Sanji, Zoro, Mihawk, Big Mom, Whitebeard, Aokiji, Kizaru, Akainu, Oden.
Okay. My 7. I still had it despite all that shit about Black Bear. I still have Garp above him. That's why I have my Garp. That's where my Garp resides. I still got him above him at this point.
Above my black bear too, so I can't even argue that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I got mine.
My 7 is Gato.
All right.
So, all right.
I just saying, like I just hear the points, and you're all making excellent points. I can't disagree with y'all. It's
But
just
you know what it is? You know what it is too. What I hear it. We have great points for the very near characters, and there's always a loophole there that brings back down to another character that was down below, and it's like, boy, I know what the issue is, and it's hilarious.
Yeah,
And this is what, and you just can't get around it because this is what One Piece is. It's what it is. It's what it fucking is.
Just because you could beat one
wacky
person
races. Yeah.
Because your 20 probably could beat your number 12. It just really depends on the approach. Like what characters probably could be in a very high difficult fight. One said out loud to someone else's bro, bring us good points. Like, bro, nah, that nigga fucking walks in this one or that one. It's very possible.
Yeah.
Like that Big Mom situation you said, I was like, boy, Cat might be able to go ahead and do it. I'm like, for the interest of this video, we can keep it as is. It's possible. I didn't think about them two fighting.
So that was 7 we do just now. Everyone said they 7?
Yep, I said my God. Yep.
All right. All right, so on to number 6. After my 7 being Oden, I had number 6 coming in as Monkey Jesus himself, Straw Hat Luffy, in number 6.
I wanted Luffy to be higher on my wife, and I tried.
I wanted to.
I tried, but then I really stood down and bring some names down. I was like, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I tried. I don't want him to be in my top 5. So for you to get him where you got him, that's off to you. Now, I might have Luffy there, but I got another Monkey D member right there. Dragon!
No way.
Why the hell you even get this?
I would love to hear the rationale for this.
So,
hold on. Make sure you stretch before you start reaching so you don't pull nothing.
Yeah.
So, another speculation character, obviously. Obviously, we know nothing about this man. When I sat there and I was thinking, and I said to myself, if Garp is the way he is right now, all my rationale was, but listen, if at the end of the day, God like this, and Dragon supposedly is like a mini God in my head, who is also should be in his prime based on where he is right now. That was my rationale only. I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. That is all I thought about. That's like, man, it's something extra with this character, and out of respect, the nigga ain't gonna be weak.
No.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The nigga, and I speculate this nigga was a part of the Marines before as well. Probably had a chance to be Admiral and all if he wanted to be. Just up the stripes alone, I feel this nigga is very powerful. We just not seen anything from this nigga as yet, and it's more to come. Remember this in the next 6 months.
Head cannons are us.
Agreed. So I'm not even gonna sit down there and bullshit you about these fake fights. I don't know niggas fight.
Nigga say my gut tell me that one.
My gut tell me that fucking one, and I ran it with that. From you, I've seen Garp carry on bad. I've seen Luffy carry on bad. It ain't skipped generation.
That's the next thing with me. I think Dragon is Garp, son.
That's another thing too. We assuming that they actually blood.
I agree.
Because we never hear. We know Luffy is Garp grandson. We know Luffy is Dragon's son. We never hear anybody make the relation of Dragon being Garp's son.
But at the same time, I never heard anybody who's around Garp not be better than what they were prior to. Kobe, for example. Kobe's piece of shit before that. So whether it's actual son or not, the nigga had to learn something from Garp. The nigga ain't just watch Garp be the fucking strongest Marine. He ain't learn nothing. You gotta be strong as fuck to lead a revolutionary army, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you got niggas like Kuma and thing under you.
I mean,
you gotta. That's how I feel.
I mean, let's look at the Revolutionary Army real quick though. Who would you say? Take out Dragon. Who's the strongest in the Revolutionary Army right now?
Strongest right now, I would say is what? Sabo.
Sabo.
Right.
Sabo.
That's like saying who's the strongest for White Beard ship? After White Beard.
No, but I just saying that to set a baseline. So if we going off of Dragon having to be the strongest in the Revolutionary Army, if the baseline for second in command is Sabo, how far above Sabo do you think Dragon actually is?
And see, that's where I can't engage one, but like I said, that's why I brought up the White Beard comment. Because to me, Marco and White Beard, it could be night and day. I can't see Marco attacking White Beard and things going good for him. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I brought it up just now. Now, yeah, in Zoro and Luffy aspect, I can see things going, but shit could go sideways quick. But with Whitebeard and Marco, for instance, it's like, bro, I don't know. I don't see Marco doing much to fucking Whitebeard, but regenerating. Oh, you fucking me up. So we don't know if it's gonna be a close situation or a far off situation. Because I feel as though Roger and Rayleigh was pretty close too. But in their primes, I feel as though that's possible because especially them being swordsmen. You see what I'm saying? But you know, we don't know how far apart they are, so it is a very iffy play for me to put them on my list. But I'm willing to bet on that.
Okay.
I will see some more.
All right. I don't think the nigga's that strong. I feel like if he was that strong, the Revolutionaries would have made significantly more moves than they have been making right now.
I can't disagree with that.
Because right now, from what we could see, it seems like the Revolutionaries been scrambling, and that's why Sabo pulling off this play at any cost was such a big deal for them because they had to secure a dub.
Or argument can be made. For instance, we just got some information in the last chapter about God's Knights that Dragon clearly knew about. Be saving strength up because they know the real battle don't begin till the niggas come out. So the nigga knows more than what he's saying so far, and he probably same way Shanks is strong enough and Blackbeard is strong enough to go ahead and get poneglyphs. They waited for certain times to do certain things. Because Shanks could have been get that. If Kaido and Big Mom fought, okay, bet movie. I come in here now.
No, but there's a reason why Dragon is the most wanted man.
No, he definitely knows.
I've always felt it was the information side. I felt like
The information
I
plays
felt like
heavily.
Dragon's bounty was heavily influenced, similar to how Robin's was. The only difference is Dragon probably have more insight and access to more information because of his Vegapunk ties than Robin would have just as a child in O'Hara.
I feel
I,
like
I agree. I didn't use the bounty system as a way to rank him.
no.
No, yeah.
So, okay, just making sure y'all
I
know.
think it's just the information plays heavily with his bounty for sure. But I feel like if it's one thing One Piece has shown us recently is that this vital information also comes with having great strength and just anybody coming across these things. So
Hmm.
you got two heavy. If they're two heavy hitters, is well, your three heavy hitters is Kuma, Sabo, and Dragon. Because I ain't gonna lie, Kuma strong.
He was strong as fuck.
You able to get
He literally could remove everybody. The battle going bad, dog literally, hey, retreat.
that's it. Gone.
Gone. Everybody gone. Cross the
So,
map.
I feel like Dragon still has the makeup for and power as well to actually be able to get access to certain information.
In fact, if it being real, Kuma is technically a part, or if Kuma was actually conscious, I would have said Kuma was stronger than Sabo. And then you'd have to go ahead and argue with me that Dragon is not stronger than Kuma, because Kuma, who could pull out fucking damage out of here, they should did anybody do all these different
strong
shit.
as fuck.
So if Kuma was actually active, he'd have been number 2 for me, strength wise. So I think that's a better premise to think about. Because the only reason why Kuma ain't there right now for me, because he's a part of the Revolutionary Army, but he ain't really there. So if he was actually conscious and moving around as one of them, I definitely say Sabo is the number 3, Kuma would have been number 2, and then I would have had Dragon definitely on a better pedestal when thinking about it, because you think about Kuma's strength versus Sabo's strength, but there's two different playing grounds right there, for me personally. So I think that makes a better argument with Kuma being number 2 and then Dragon having the strength over Kuma. Because in order to be stronger, or in order to have Kuma team under you and be stronger per se, that's an interesting feat, personally. In fact, I just realized I have Kuma on my list. Anyway, Kuma couldn't. Anyway, whatever.
So if Kuma had shown if I had seen a lot of any hockey feats from Kuma would have definitely made
I think
Yeah.
Kuma has an amazing devil fruit ability, but I know how much we could speak to his strength per se.
Kuma is a lot of me. Who works? They have great devil fruit abilities.
Yeah, excellent devil
it
fruit
makes-
abilities to offset
makes a
any
big
other
push up.
weaknesses. Because
I
don't see Kuma as a fighter.
Kuma and Law to me ain't too far apart in terms of how they rely on
Excellent
that stuff.
supports.
Excellent support characters. But I say even though it's just a fruit, same as Lawn, you cannot disregard it because Law's fruit is fucking.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kuma, because even though he ain't got a room, so touch himself, he going bye. Links,
You don't see how we clear out Triller Park.
come on, man.
Great,
Everybody-
pressed up.
Nigga Spine you going bye. You know it's the hit a nigga and fly anywhere, bro.
Right?
Just to see the more info we got on his fruit to where the things he could actually take out of you.
Yeah,
This
but
boy hit you. But yeah, this boy hit you and your soul leave your body, dog.
boy, imagine a strong nigga break down Sabo. Sabo's still barely alive. Dog take out all the fatigue and pain. Sabo back up and running again. New Duracell batteries. Then he attacked. Then Kuma attacks you with the same attacks you just give your boy. And now you on the floor while Sabo tilting the head like, yeah, that's how he's fucking.
Captain Ginyu.
Come on, man.
Because who also has a real good fruit is Jewelry Bonnie.
Yep.
Wait, hey, imagine she pull up on Kaido and she catch one touch on Kaido and that would end up, baby. Fight over. Kicked up by around all day.
Become an embryo again.
I think she got the hockey to pull it off with him though.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing.
I think Kaido hockey alone to stop that from affecting him.
You are correct. You are correct.
Yeah, you
He is sitting and say, "Woo, I must see drum because you gotta be talking fuck." I can see it.
Yeah.
But just to get off the dragon thing, I know it's gonna stir you all up. I put it there and I laugh. I say, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Smiley face
sick
next to that
boy.
name.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That dry. That's sicker than bullet. That's sicker than having bullet on the list.
I could explain bullet.
Yeah, like you could
I could defend that.
nigga could give some reasons for bullet. Nigga just say, bro, it's a monkey D, your boy up here. It is what it is.
Bullet.
I've learned not to argue. I said that and I mean that. Yeah.
So next up, we reach the top 5 now.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I say my six.
Pardon night.
My six is so I can start from 10.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Big Mom is 10.
Uh-huh.
Luffy is 9.
Uh-huh.
Garp is 8. Kaido is 7. This can stir you on. My
Sure.
6 is Akainu.
You think a Kainu could beat Kaido?
Yes.
Oh, I see it.
Where do you what okay. Yeah, run the by me
Now,
again. Run the
Kaido
by.
placement solely where it is based off something Oda said early.
Uh-huh.
Oda.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oda said
yeah.
if Akainu was to set out for the One Piece, he'd find that within a year. From he set out. Straight
I
up.
mean, it had to do with the nigga's strength. I mean, I guess you're saying in terms of because in order to find the One Piece, you gotta beat Kaido, I guess. Okay.
Right, he got to take on these monsters. Now we done see Akainu take 2 big hit from Whitebeard and get up and
A dying white bear. It was older.
Sick old
But-
dying white bed.
get up and walk. And when Yeti had Martian, this dog head was smiling.
Hey,
He gone in the ground. He get up, dust himself off, and mount the rock and was like, let me get back up there. Akainu durable. I feel like he
Very.
can take Kaido.
I
I must
know
say-
about that, bro.
but boy, that one riding the rock,
I know
There we
about
go,
that.
wait.
Like, he can-
I ain't seen him beat. Wait, for me on my list, as you know, he ain't beating Luffy on my list, so I ain't seen him beat Kaido. That's just me. That's just what my list. So I'm not gonna bash what you said. I'm gonna take it into consideration moving forward into the story, and I'm gonna wait till I see some more. I can't wait to do this again in 6 months. Y'all ain't.
Because I rate Akainu abnormally high. Higher than a lot of people.
I see that.
Yeah,
feel-
Akainu.
And you should, but you also that talk sense anyway. Again, but because to me, like I said, the nigga still I gotta see some more. And like
yeah, I
we,
mean, I understand.
we saw a kind of borderline going into the hockey era. So fair enough, I gotta see some more.
That's why, but Marineford was done
Marineford
the way it is now.
Yeah,
That would have been so different.
that would have been a different place. Luffy would have died.
Yeah.
Luffy would have died.
But that would have been a great way to really see the powerhouses, the whole legends. We can gauge Motherflip. This way, we gotta go.
Yeah, I feel you. So we dealt with 6. This is the top 5, y'all. Now this is top 5.
is very old.
But boy, my 5 kind of stick like in my head, but I feel like y'all still have something to say. So, yeah, who your 5th character is, nigga?
I mean, my 5th makes sense sequentially. I could go down the list and you could be like, yeah, that makes sense. So 10, Aokiji, 9, Kizaru, 8, Akainu, 7, Oden, 6, Luffy, 5, Marshall D. Teach.
Okay, so you should not look at me funny for my black bed earlier. If you're black bed, I see. That's why you agree.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not angry at it at all. I'm not angry at it.
I mean, I can understand where you're coming from.
Because my 5th, we differ right there with Luffy beating Oden, but I got Oden as my number 5 right now. Oden. I said Oden my number 5 right now. Because he had an easier time dealing with Enma, clearly, compared to Zoro. Zoro is right now, he had a mastery of that sword already.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said to you earlier, if Zoro was better than them swords, I could see him toppling Luffy or putting some serious blows on Luffy. So imagine a nigga who has complete mastery, and he had Oden, and he had Enma, and he had What's the next sword name again? I never pronounce it properly.
What?
Oh, whatever. No,
No, he ain't had Kitetsu.
Yeah, the daughter, but he already has now. He already has, no, like, not he already. He already gave him Enma. Momo have the next sword that was
Shusui.
named. No,
Shisui was Ryumon.
Let me see if I can find the exact name of it. Alvo, no, something. It's a funny name sword. Odin.
I can't remember what the name for none.
It's not with an A, I believe. Ami no Habakiri. That's the next sword name. These two, and if Enma pulling your sword like that, I'm sure our next one can on a little, We ain't see it probably because Momo holding the next one, and even though we don't respect Momo as much yet, clearly because he ain't make the top 20 at all, that's Odin's son, bro. So dog might be little, you know what I mean?
And the narrator done tell us he could be the strongest thing Wano's ever had, the strongest shogun he ever had.
We see him. You let Zorgo pick up the next sword. He'll say, "Hey, y'all, hey, I'm saying something dead sus, but yeah, y'all got me dry. Hey, y'all got me dry. That's all I can say." But
so you say you have run your top 10 for me again down to Odin.
My 10 is Zoro, Luffy, Blackbeard, Garp, Dragon, Odin. Because I couldn't put obviously Dragon above Odin, who I have feats for. I couldn't do that. Like I said, Dragon for me was a complete throw-in. I couldn't for my top 5. I can't have no one who I don't know nothing about in that top 5 personally. So I had to put Odin there. So that's why I have Odin right now. I rank Odin very high. Honestly speaking, not to ruffle no feathers. I'm not the biggest fan of Odin's character of the story. Sometimes, like in certain situations, I'm like, oh, okay, I like him, but
I feel you.
He's not one of my favorites. And for him to make it that far on the list, I just respect his strength level. That's why I respect him with strength level. You know what I mean? Maybe they talk about the nigga long time and niggas on the next side of the Grand Line or some shit. I might have been like, oh, I'm talking about this nigga. He was such a throw-in character to me. It's just like, but then again, Momo always was round too. I probably still need to wrap my head around him as a character a little bit more. Because Momo was there for a long time, clearly, the nigga was also in the making from time. So, but it's just how he was introduced for me. Yeah. He just never really got that well for me as a character, and it's gonna take some more for me to really appreciate him. Yeah. I'm gonna get it eventually for sure. I just need to really sit on that some more. I'll probably read Wano again, or even read from Punk Hazard straight up.
Rereading it ain't gonna help you. I can tell you why, because writing wise, from like a progression and character development standpoint, Odin wasn't inserted well into the story. So no matter how much times you reread it and go over it, it's still a bit jarring because it's like this super legendary nigga just popping up now. And mind you, we were just getting a lot of the lore and stuff around Wano, and we were still learning more about Wano's history and the connections and all of this shit. But still, when you look at how Momo and the squad was introduced, when you look at how the minks and stuff were introduced, when you look at how everyone else was introduced, there was some preface to it, there was some introductory little sneak peek, and then Odin was just dropped, and then it was this weird fucking story to go with it.
Yeah, and see, reason why I still am iffy about it with Odin's situation is, Momo's been the story from Punk Hazard. Clearly, Kinemon was his real dad and shit from way back when. Well, it was made on that a bit later. So, in a sense, it's good writing. But like I said, that drop in. But at the same time, it's like, oh, Wano was a closed off area. Niggas barely know who Ryuma is outside of Wano. So I get it. Because it's like even Ryuma, who was renowned around the world, is barely spoken about. Roger Pirates, barely spoken about. Only time you buck one of them, it's like, oh fuck, he was one of them. And no one talking about you like that. So I get where it's coming from. It's just personally, it still doesn't resonate.
It's going again back to the writing. Look at how his backstory was handled. From he was a baby, this nigga was just a beast. No one know why, but he was fucking gals at 3 years old, flipping hoes at 5. fighting the whole fucking city
I
at
think that's
7.
that's the problem is right there. Is not knowing where
Is
that strength comes from
it's
as well.
just absolutely no explanation with the introduction, and
Yeah.
then they use those. They establish that base for him, and then they just build off that. So Odin really is one of Oda's, I don't want to say worst written characters, but least properly
Top three.
introduced characters.
Top three. And not to cut you off, because I don't want to go on an Odin tangent the whole time. I can let Squiddy say what your fifth character was.
No, not yet.
Go ahead, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get started, y'all. Let's get started, y'all.
All right.
White Bear.
Don't say buggy.
White Bear as your top 5. Old, sick, dying man. Still with the ivy dripping his arm. Number 5.
Still had the title as strongest man in the world.
Wait,
You know what they
titles
have,
don't mean a fucking One Piece. Wait.
Titles. When you were regarded as the strongest of something,
That's like Buggy being the emperor, but
Titles
different.
don't mean nothing, but
That's
that is different, right? But that's just to show that titles are just
a lot of these people, I feel, ain't taking them down in a one-on-one.
so
Look
say
at
top,
everything.
say top 10
My
again.
top 10, Big Mom,
uh-huh.
Luffy, Garp, Kaido, and Akainu, and then White Bear.
You don't think Luffy right now could take old sick dying White Bear?
No, because I don't think Luffy could take one of them hits.
Rubber do that rubber aspect, but
I don't think you could imagine if Whitebeard gripped Luffy, a full advanced conquerors and that seismic stuff, and he hit him with that. This Luffy who is get hit with Haki now and is screeching bane.
You say
You think he could take a couple of them? I don't think Luffy can handle that.
Squid, you say Kaido already?
I did.
Where Kaido was?
Kaido is number 7.
And White Bear's number 5?
I think Whitebeard taking him though. I don't think a
You
lot of people
think you think all life support is beating Wororororo on Onigashima, boy?
Look
Squiddy.
at everything, even on life support. Look at when you just read Whitebeard death again, and look at everything that man take in that whole battle, and dies. That man was fighting with half his face blown off, half of his head was missing, and that man was still fighting.
feeling you right. But it's like I feel I would have been happier if you had swapped them two. That's just where I am.
I thought about it a lot, and I was moving them around a lot, but I feel as though, boy,
Who
I
fought
don't think
White
they-
Bear? Who damaged White Bear in Marineford?
Akainu did. He did the most. He did the most. I said heavy damage because he's the one who take off officers and he put them 2 big hole in his chest.
Okay.
And Whitebeard was still pressuring him after that.
He wasn't fresh. I get what you're saying, but I didn't. That's for me.
Look,
Yeah.
right.
I respect what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm just sitting there like, bro.
Wait, I can't see that nigga on life support keeping up.
This a boy, you gotta remember when this boy yacked that life support off and he stand up and he do that, the oceans was flipping upside down. You gotta remember this.
I
The power. Now we
remember
know
that.
Whitebeard also.
Sure.
Consider me Whitebeard. We know Whitebeard knew how to awaken his fruit as well. That fruit was awakened.
But you also
The
remember.
thing is,
Go ahead.
that's why it goes back to I feel as though if Marineford actually showed everybody with the fleshed out hockey and all that stuff, we could actually gauge these people.
Well, to be honest, when they's about to kill Ace, the dude could even muster up the strength to use his own Congress hockey to knock them niggas out.
And nobody, only person who used Conquerors in there is Luffy.
That's what I'm saying. Look, White Bear.
Garp have it, Ace have it.
Right. But see, we understand Garp couldn't get involved. White Bear already here. He couldn't muster up the strength to even use the Congress hockey.
That's the strain. I don't feel like it was well done.
Okay, I mean, I get what you're saying, but just going based off the actual facts. The facts were he couldn't muster up the Congress hockey to even knock the niggas out Imagine needing Conqueror's Haki to fight Kaido advance wise. I just don't see it happening.
I feel he could dish it out. That's why I feel. But that's my thing. I feel like
I feel so if you can't dish out the Conqueror's Haki just to save your own son, which is Ace, because we haven't seen nigga forgive with your boy was what his name again? Score whatever he name. Do all that stuff. I can't remember the spy shit. Yeah, the ugly ass like a nigga. I feel as though, hey, if you care about Ace so much, you come to Marineford with all these people, and the least you could do is try and knock the niggas out. You tried and couldn't get it up to happen. I feel as though if you can't do that there to save a nigga, you can't save yourself against Kaido. That's how I feel.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If he could have mustered up maybe the strength, like we say, it was poorly done in Marineford with the Haki situation, but Luffy was able to do it. A nigga who never really used Conqueror's Haki that well at all. You got
I
a
feel like
master.
it was there to show. That's why I feel like it was there to show Luffy off. That's because
Right.
you really written it where everybody was dishing this out. Do I think Luffy at the time could have handled Whitebeard throwing out some conquerors? No, Luffy probably would have passed right out.
Definitely.
So that's why I feel like it wasn't written that way. It was written so Luffy could shine amongst these legends.
But I feel as though even if it was written a different way, I still don't see him holding himself. Like I could see him and Kaido going for some serious blows. I could see it. But durability wise, I could see him falling off eventually, where Kaido is going to put him in the dirt. Right, I can see him put him in the dirt. It's definitely a hard conversation because you got world's strongest creature and you got world's strongest man. So I get what you're saying. And it's kind of interchangeable in a sense. If it was more of a blind white bear, I would definitely be like, wow.
Where you coming from? But I sticking to my story. It's good points.
Yeah, but that's
Bro, I'm not saying these things to get you to change your mind. It's
No.
I just want to get your mind flowing so when you get into the next one, it's like, okay, we can figure it out. That's not so. Yeah, we cool. I just wanted to get more insight from you. Go ahead, Leroy. You want to say something?
No, I was just gonna say whenever it get a little dicey for me, one of the first things I do is I picked this up from watching so much of them death battles. I imagine how the fight would actually play out, like how it would kick off. If a certain move is used, how could it be countered, or what they would do to react to that? And boy, I in my head I visualize in a fight with Sickbed and Kaido.
Sick bed. This is sick nigga.
Disrespectful over.
Boy, I respect the man, but I acknowledge the limitations of where he was at come Marineford. And I get both. I get both of y'all sides. I get what y'all saying, but I looking at the maneuverability, the speed, the like spontaneous power, the transformation with flight and dragon shit, versus just this a couple times.
I'm thinking about the fact that if let's just say Whitebeard had Kaido's fruit. I don't see the nigga holding up that whole island and moving it while fighting niggas during the whole time.
Actively getting jick, fighting multiple niggas.
And Kid and all these other niggas saying that I can see him trying.
And that's part of the point I was going at too with Whitebeard, with who he fought. Because Whitebeard, Sickbeard was like, boy, one-on-one with Akainu. The fodder could get out of the way. One-on-one with Akainu, we could make something shake. Kaido had all the scabbards. Fodder don't matter. Half of the worst generation. He lifting up an island the same time. He whopping up his daughter to remind him to go to her room. He coming back to fuck Luffy for the third, fourth time. Still holding up the island, carrying it, actively moving the shit. Momo barely could fucking climb up. It's like, dog, the durability, the strength, the speed, all of that coupled with flight and projectile powers. Like, yeah, Whitebeard could get some good hits on him, but he ain't putting Kaido down. Like,
see where y'all coming from.
But I could understand why you put him there. I could understand why you put him there, because raw strength wise, that nigga is stupid. That nigga is stupid.
If you had Kaido above him, I would definitely say, but everybody else, Yeah, but he put you in the fucking dirt. So I think the only issue is right now we think about the and like he said, they showed White bit off where a time when hockey wasn't really shown as well either.
Yeah.
So it's definitely debatable because Kaido is going through an era where we've seen fucking aura of hockey fucking going on.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really base it completely off that same time too. I guess but like you say here in the argument about what he stopped was like, oh, he get chick 137 times and shot 80 times and this and that. I just see that Kyle taking all that and then some still. That's why I'm like, but like I say, different times. Marineford wasn't that well shown in hockey. So we still ain't see the nigga really could do, especially seeing what he do in that flashback with Roger.
Yep.
It better some crazy shit. For sure.
Yep.
Because like Kaido said, Roger, the world is healed, which is hockey alone. And for the nigga to be clashing with Roger, it's definitely commendable, but at the same time, different times, because he was in his prime form as well.
Yeah.
If he wasn't sick, I think I gotta see it possibly.
If he wasn't sick, absolutely. If he wasn't sick, that nigga would have been a dominant force on the seas still, but
I can understand that.
It's the sick factor we're still getting because they ain't even the age. Because I have gone kind of high up too. It's really just.
You all make good points, so I might have to switch up Moran because you all make really good points, and I put all that in consideration.
That's all. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Understand? In fact, when it's finished, I will be watching this whole live stream probably. Before we do the next one, I gotta rewatch this live stream. To hear these good points again.
Yeah.
Before I make it my mind again moving forward.
Yeah.
I got it. So that was another boy. The deeper we get, the longer the conversation, girl. I like it. So
next up is number 4.
Anybody in the chat? Me even check the chat. Jesus Christ.
The last one was comment in the chat right there.
Okay, it's making sure. I ain't checking. Fuck, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Woo! At number 4, I got Mr. Wororo himself.
I got the same.
Kaido's 4.
I got caught part of Kaido's 4. The same. Even with Odin, I still, by the durability,
wax.
It's crazy.
If Odin didn't have slashing abilities, nothing was happening with Kaido. Nothing was happening with Kaido.
Same time, like you say. So, it's for me. At first, I had Odin above Kaido. I ain't gonna lie. I had Odin above Kaido, but I was like, wait, the series impressed with Odin. He's impressed with Luffy too.
Yep.
So that doesn't mean that the dog was impressed to the point where he could beat me. You know what I mean? And now maybe if Kaido back then versus that Odin would have win, in my opinion. That Kaido back then, but the way he is now, Kaido ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Kaido is prime right now.
Yep.
Kaido was getting stronger still at that point, I think, when he's in Wano. That's 20 years too.
Yeah.
I think it was just whatever 20s, this nigga this 40s now, whatever. That's prime One Piece age right now.
Nobody. Kaido and said would got them, but it's just I think the Oni race built different. I think the Oni race built different.
He was the youngest, but he like 60. He late 60s.
60, okay, late 60s, but say I get the same time too. I guess humans have a lower life rate compared to Onis, who probably be around for many years, so they age a little different. That's fine. So that just goes to show Garb is in a good space right now on our list. Because if Kaido and them are almost about the same age, that's all I gotta say. But yet again, the only thing that's a big thing. I'm not even going to mark to that right now. But yeah, me and got Kaido same place.
Yeah.
Me and Kaido is on number 4. That's
number
fine.
4, Kaido.
My number 4, Mihawk.
Okay.
Yeah. I know why this crazy look coming from hell.
No.
I just.
I ain't said New York yet, so I.
Dracula, Mihawk.
Whoa.
I was in.
What's the explain it for me? I short circuit a second because I
can say it like this, like my argument just now was even thinking about this Mio conversation. Odin back then, I think, could have beaten this nigga.
I was just about to ask, do you think Mihawk could beat Prime Odin?
if Mihawk could beat a prime world on that.
Mihawk now could be Prime Odin.
Can Mihawk right now beat Odin where he was when he died?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think so.
Do you think Mihawk can damage Kaido?
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely.
Do you think Mihawk can beat Kaido?
Yes.
But based on my list, yeah.
If Zoro can damage him,
If Zoro putting a scar like that on Mihawk, I think Zoro ain't ready for Mihawk still up to this date.
I can need y'all to run me them
Honestly,
them numbers.
It's only certain parts of this story we can pull out. Like how you say, if Zoro could scar the nigga like that, Mihawk still got this black blade in his part. He definitely fucking Kaido. Go ahead, Gavin.
When Aogi put all the ice up and all that stuff, Mihawk fully wild, shoo, and put it back. Mountains gone. Everything cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
That was a light swap. Mihawk, every time you see Mihawk, he does this, and the whole scenario was changed.
Let me put like this with the Odin situation as well. What you're talking about is now. When you watch, what the anime name again now? Now I can't even think of it. But the anime name is. With the two swordsmen.
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo. You got two different fighting styles of niggas. Odin is that sporadic, like I ain't got no almost ain't borderline, got no training kind of chopper. He cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, got a different mastery. Like everything Odin didn't care about all that shit pertaining to. Like Mihawk cares about that shit. Like Mihawk, he's right now on the pinnacle of that shit, bro. I could see him beating. I ain't saying killing Kaido. I could see him defeating the nigga. You gotta be able to defeat the nigga to be above on my list. I could see nigga fucking that nigga up. Because for me, I could see Shanks beating Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
And if Shanks beating Kaido on my list, and Mihawk and Shanks as rivals, this is where I think about, like, so yet again, headcanon.
You gotta remember what they say. Shanks and Mihawk used to fight regularly back in the day.
They used to have duels.
Specifically,
legendary swordsman duels.
And then the manga states later that with Mihawk's swordmanship skills, Shanks is inferior. That's stated boldly, just like that. Shanks is inferior to Mihawk's swordsmanship wise.
So, do you think Mihawk's stronger than Shanks?
No.
So the focus is on the skill. The focus is on the skill, the swordsmanship itself.
The skill he would also use against Kaido, in my opinion. Like I say, I could see him fucking Kaido up in that perspective. I ain't saying he got the nigga cut in half and crying and all that shit. No, but I could see him defeating the nigga fair and square.
So Mihawk clear all the admirals?
Yes, boy.
And to make sure, the one thing is, Mihawk is the only person in the series who walking around with a black blade that he made himself.
Yeah, boy.
Roger didn't have one.
Roger didn't even have one.
So the only black blade Zoro had was Shisui, and he got that. That was black already from Ryoma. Who else has used sword? Everybody else in the series who's used sword in the show series, none of their blades black. Mihawk on is constantly, that's a full black blade. He make that way. And he's walking around like that. That man.
See, the thing that just holding me back so much, and because also I had Mihawk a little while ago on mine. I had him where
I found that to be wild.
I had him at 13. The reasoning for that is title aside, because again,
Where was your Zoro?
I had Zoro at 14, Mihawk at 13.
Okay. I want to make sure. Hold on now.
It would make sense for me to have Zoro above the
I see I wanted to dunk your old wife.
Yeah. No. I cover my tracks.
Yeah.
But the one thing that stuck out for me, and y'all know the scene with him swinging on White Bear, say, "Let me test to see where I at right now." He threw the wipe. It wasn't a named attack. Just to make note, it wasn't a named attack. It was just like a shockwave, a fucking wind scar, real quick. And Jozu come through, and yeah, he tussled a little bit, but then he throw it off. He throw it away. Obviously, it wasn't his strongest attack.
At all. That for me is perceived differently because the whole time Mihawk was there, he was there as an instrument for order to talk about teamwork, teammates. That's what Mihawk was there for during Marine Corps. Because like this, the minute when he see Luffy, this man possessed the strongest power on the seas. This and that. He did that shit. I think he measured not just White Bear, but his interactions with his crew. So when he saw it, was like, okay, if I get involved with you, I gotta fight all these niggas, and I ain't down for that. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it was more than just throwing out a White Bear to see if they can cut him or whatever it is. I think that was just to see, okay, yeah, these niggas riding. Yeah, okay, just wanted to see how this thing go. Because Joseph, they struggle for it a bit, but he ain't showing. I'm sure he's not trying the same move as Shanks. When they's fighting real duel, he ain't trying the same move as Shanks.
No.
So clearly, nigga was testing more than just White Bear's actual strength. The nigga is there gauging what niggas is gonna be in the future and who would like, oh, okay, cool. I chose attack and number 2 come out nowhere, number 3 come out nowhere. This and did that. Vista came and blocked whatever. Because he didn't fight Vista seriously either.
He wasn't serious at all through Marineford.
But notice, every time someone else interacted with them, especially the White Bear pirate, he's like, oh, okay, this is the strength I miss in here. It's almost like he is fighting himself in his head, like, I as a nigga who's riding myself, to see someone else have teammates was like, oh, okay. And when he saw Luffy be able to bring them same niggas under his team, it was like, oh, this man. Right, so I think that's all that really was. So I get what you're saying, but that's what that was for me. After looking back at a couple of times, I said, oh, this nigga wasn't even serious, straight through. He was just trying to see more than what he had for himself. And that's the only power that he's missing right now is a good team. And he knows that.
How difficult you think Mihawk Admiral fight would be?
Honestly, Aokiji, that's the easy one for me in my head. If Aokiji
you say he could low def Aokiji.
You said nigga do the eyes from back then? Low def Aokiji. I want to say Kizaru and Akainu is high def. I was gonna say mid def for Kizaru, but then that speed factor is crazy. That's that speed factor. I have not seen enough from speed factors from Mihawk to say yeah he keep up with that speed. So I'm gonna say high def for those two, but I still see him walking out of it.
Mid def for Kizaru with that speed because I really
power difference.
It's the power difference, and I believe that Mihawk are future sight.
Have to be. When they're in Hawkeye, have to be.
Right. And considering what an alias they recently brought out about Shanks around the same time too.
I think that's why them two are such a good duel. Because you don't watch Red shit. Yeah, you guys can't say that now. You watch Red. What Shanks can cancel out future sight?
Right, they mentioned that in the manga.
Oh, okay, you're right. So he can cancel
out. So that's why I feel it's so.
So that's why the duel is so good too, because it's like, bro, you don't know what happening next. That's all going left or right.
So that's why I feel as though, yeah, Mihawk is a low diff Kizaru.
Okay, so let me keep that idea mid diff. I'll keep Kizaru at mid diff because I was pretty much not sure that I'll keep it mid diff. I like your argument already with that, with the observation, Naki. I like that. What you think about Akainu? Let me hear that, Squiddy.
But I feel like.
I know what you want to say, but you can't say it. Your lips ain't forming.
But you see, Akainu got so much destructive power, dog. It just.
Yep.
That's the thing about it.
And that's why I give him the respect. At the end of the day, that's why I said what I said. That's why I give him that respect.
And I rate Akainu highly, but it could be a good fight, but I kind of ain't coming out that. New York winning, might.
Now, if the nigga had a different weapon choice or different fighting style, I would have said otherwise. But by swordsman and this shit, they different.
Now, let me ask you this: with that level of strength that y'all attributing to Mihawk, yes, he is on his own right now, but with that degree of strength, what's the benefit of him, I guess, partnering with Cross Guild altogether? Because we know the Navy's in utter chaos right now. Yeah, he's gonna constantly be hunted, but they don't have the resources to actually send multiple admirals just for him, or multiple admiral level niggas to go catch him. So what was the reasoning for him joining up if he had that level of strength on his own?
So hopping back on to what I just spoke about, the man understands the dynamic of people's crews such as Whitebeard, Shanks. He knows this. He even talk about you won't go ahead and fight Red Hair and Straw Hat and teach. Niggas who have full on people who work and coincide for years together or whatever, you know what I mean? So he understands the dynamic of that. I think it was just he just joined us based off that fact, and I think that's what it is. Honestly,
I think it goes back to
He finally crack and get some friends.
he's like, yeah, like just, and for story purposes too. I think it's just hey, you kind of want to bunch it up together. So when y'all buck people like Blackbeard or whatever, y'all ready to get it and make the story easier to talk about. Go ahead, Squiddy.
he did before he became a warlord.
True too.
Him being known as Marine Killer.
Right.
Was like they make him a warlord because they're like, but we need you off us though, because we don't know what your problem is.
Right.
You need to leave us the fuck alone.
And while being a warlord, dog say I'll separate from my crew or whatever. He may have been a part of Shank's fucking crew. You don't know what this nigga used to do before that.
That's the thing. I don't think Neil was never no pirate or nothing. I never had no crew. I think his sole thing was dog.
I also always be a bounty hunter.
I just saw spin and I just out here
looking for the next best.
Right. And then I think the Marines may start coming after him and he's like, well, yeah, I think I scared of y'all. And then he got that reputation.
It's like, oh, y'all got swords too? Alright, that's right.
Don't forget now, him being a warlord, he been privy to different information. This nigga probably would have known about seraphims and stuff like that prior to now as well. And this nigga observation stink as fuck.
I know. If the government was, if they're disclosing all that.
No, listen what I'm saying. And observation was stink as fuck. When he was talking to Perona, he could have tell us what the referee was talking about at the exact same time. And they show his eye, like he was observing. He's inside the fucking room listening. So if he could observe an observation hockey, honestly, they tell him he may have known about the seraphim just based on his observation hockey. Because if you look back at that chapter or whatever it was, dog, even said dirty wine. Yeah, very interesting conversations being had right now. Just before they even figure what Cobra was going to say about abolishing the warlord system. But he was listening to all that stuff right there and then. So it ain't far-fetched for someone else to talk about Seraphim not too far away from them, just like that. They all got them kind of shit going on. Bad. I need a crew. I need to go with these niggas. It's a small point, but you gotta be looking really at the story. I can try to find it and send it to you. I can send it in the chat for later time for you to watch. I just rewatched that recently. That's why I know dog is carrying on a little,
yeah,
a little dangerous.
Boy. I feel y'all, like I feel where y'all coming from with Mihawk. My mind's so stuck on I have to see it for myself. I tired of niggas telling me I want to see it.
I feel you.
I feel you 100%.
Yeah. But no, I understand. Yeah, they valid points. They all valid points. And I don't want you to sleep. Mihawk and Odin was two people I did fight with the most on this list.
Put it in the chat for whenever we finish this. You can play this right here. It literally says me up. They have the best observation hockey in One Piece. They're literally sitting there with E-Wine and telling you play by play what's going on in the next room. And he ain't got no camera. Nigga ain't got no fucking camera. So without further ado, y'all. You said who you were saying now for number 3, Gavin?
We was on number 4 just now.
No, but because number 4 is Kaido for you.
No, our number 4 was Kaido. Me and you had Kaido for number 4.
My bad.
My 4 is Mio.
Oh, my bad. Yes, my number 3 is Mio. That's why I threw Mio. Okay, got you. We discussed. That's why I jump in so quick. My bad. Yeah. So number 3 for me is Mio. I didn't say it out loud. That's why I had that big argument just now.
Number 3.
We didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about how I thought Kaido losing to Mio. We ain't even gonna go down that rabbit hole right now. Who your number 3 was? Yeah. Yeah.
boy, I won't go last. You say you're number 3 already?
My number 3 is Shanks.
Okay. I got Roger.
I knew he was gonna say it. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it.
I need to hear the next 2, man.
Hey. I knew you were gonna say it. I dropped dead.
My next two dead obvious. My next 2 dead. It's a giveaway. It's the only 2 that makes sense after that.
I'll just say Roger. I know no more. I know what one is. I know one is Shanks. I just don't know who the next one is.
I think I know what the next one is.
Hold on, y'all go. So say 2 and 1. We can wrap it up here. Say your 2 and 1.
My number 2 is Roger, and my number 1 is Rocks.
Vaughn?
Rocks.
What?
I totally forget about Rocks.
Wow.
Never.
He's a cold lord. Fuck up. Your whole list fuck up. Your whole list fuck up.
How I forget that, Nick?
No, but I had Shanks 2, Rocks 1.
Okay, so that's the only reason you put
Damn.
So I had Rocks as the strongest, Shanks right behind him, and then Roger in 3rd. I think Shanks right now has surpassed where Roger stopped.
Me too. I agree. Right now, I am Roger and then Shanks. But I would have had Rocks at the top. Fuck!
Nigga say I forget about Rocks.
Let me say who the fuck could be this next thing you talking about? Oh my god. Niggas debunk my own list.
Yeah, but that list wash, but yeah, let's fucking what? Hey, and you already fuck up the number in once.
Guess what? I just drop everything down for my next one. That's fine. That's easy. That just drop Cat out. Bye. Cat, bye. That's all. Not even hard for me to do. Fucking go.
All our number 1 should be Rocks.
No, I agree. So drop my shit back down. Forget Cat. Put Rocks on top of that. That's fucking. But Rocks had niggas for days. You know it's to put niggas like that under you? It was a tame a wild Kaido and White Bear and Big White.
They produced 3 Emperors, dog.
Boy, come on, boy.
Produced 3 Emperors.
Wasn't Shiki also there?
Shiki was on E-Group, and I don't rate Shiki too much.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is a prominent pirate. Like,
yeah, another pirates come from him.
Yeah, babe.
It take up and Roger take you down.
How the fuck I forget Rocks? Anyway, my bad.
I know.
My bad.
As much as we talk
But
about
that-
God Valley, I know how you forget about God.
I know it.
I know. I don't know.
Crazy.
I remember he nailed before rocks. Come on,
No, that's
man.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So I would have Rocks, Shanks, Roger. I feel as though Shanks is stronger than Roger at this point. Not by a lot, you know.
It's just
The
barely.
nigga learned from Roger. You know what I mean? That nigga learned from Roger and he ain't sick.
I go off the principle of when the student reaches their teacher's age, they at minimum on par with them.
Exactly. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
At minimum. And
Hey,
Shanks
I-
just being a fucking hockey god on top of all this shit. I think where he is right now, he surpassed Roger.
Bro, and I have so much ratings for Shanks. I honestly believe that nigga can make an arm out of hockey. I honestly believe this nigga fucking that strong. Like this nigga could make a fucking other arm. He's like, man, you could take all my body. I can make it. Hey, make a liver or he fucking hockey right now. He can make a heart pump your own blood. I don't.
Hey, when you chop your arm off, it could grow back like and look like Virgo. Hey,
nigga, wait, what?
say hockey limbs.
Hockey limbs, bro. I can see it. So, y'all who watching, whoever here, or whoever can watch this in the future, eyes are ass. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I will. In fact, me write this in my list from now.
So
I can get you again.
So
How the fuck
we can review our list once more. Going down from bottom to top, 20 to 1. So backwards, my list, L is me. From 20 to 1. We start off with Fuji, then I got Rayleigh, Sengoku, Gar, King, Sanji, Zoro, Mihawk, Big Mom, Whitebeard, Aokiji, Kizaru, Akainu, Oden, Luffy, Blackbeard, Kaido, Roger, Shanks, Rocks.
I knocking this nigga cat off now.
Nigga fixing that post haste.
Now.
Expeditiously.
And then Fuji, Rayleigh, Aokiji, Big Mom, Kizaru, Whitebeard, the Sengoku fucking me up. Sengoku, Akainu, Zoro, Luffy, Blackbeard, Garp, Dragon, Oden, Kaido, Mihawk, Roger, Shanks, Rock. I like my drink on the rocks. I'm telling you, rocks. I don't know how to fuck. Hey, Lord Rocks. I'm sorry. Hey, Rocks is emu. Let me stop.
What?
You.
Yamato, Fuji, Green Bull, Oden, Kizaru, Gigi, Rayleigh, Blackbeard, Bullet, Zoro, Big Mom, Luffy, Garp, Kaido, Akainu, Whitebeard, Mihawk, Shanks, Roger, and Rocks.
That bullet there nasty though, motherfucker.
But he's a
Yeah,
menace, bro.
but that was one left field. I didn't expect no movie niggas. But I feel you on it. I see some clips. I gotta watch the movie in full myself, but I see some clips, so I know the nigga pushing some weight. He pushing some current. But boy, yeah, I think Mihawk is the main one. I need to see something from him, man. I need him to do something for me. I need him to make something shake.
I see him on the Shanks 27 before the year.
Yeah.
Where the story is, I can see it.
Got to.
I can see it. I can see niggas going to go fuck. In fact, I don't know who. Armor or someone. Or I can see the Revolutionary Army teaming up with them at some point. I don't know. Something could go down.
Teaming up with who?
Huh?
Teaming up with who?
No, I say I can see Revolutionary and Crosskill or something crossing paths at some point. Armor or something coming to come and try to deal with that shit. Because once they hear certain niggas combining together. Niggas fucking, what the fuck going on here?
But this about
What
to
the
be some
fuck?
shit.
Yeah,
This
we
about
can
to be
see.
some shit.
We can see.
I know where it would have taken us, but I strap in, bro, cause this fucking.
Now, I will say this. You've been here for almost 4 hours. What do? Defog. Wow, my chair got one sweat mark on this word.
Boy, I had to get up and walk, get some water, and come back. But yeah, it's getting a little uncomfortable.
I forget the juice was in the fridge. I just made put the juice in my head, but oh fuck.
What?
Hey, top 20 weakest next time.
Boy,
But I try to figure out a way to put Usopp on my list. But
Boy,
oh, trust me,
yeah.
I already thought about it. It's too hard. It's too hard.
If you didn't say who's up on this list without more, right? Jesus. But L, Squiddy, I had a great time with y'all today. It's been Merv Kuma to reach, I ain't gonna lie. Because I won't have Kuma less bad. I won't have Kuma.
look, almost any less man, any less in the group.
Yep, but the best we can do. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Boy,
But nonetheless, y'all, I had a great time with y'all. Whoever stayed through the whole thing, much respect. Who ain't watch it the whole time and watch us at a different day, much respect. If you never watch it, CYC. But yeah, I had a great time, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I had a great fucking time.
This was good.
it's all.
Comparing your perspectives, that's funny.
Yeah, boy.
Boy, it's
Put
always
into one.
it's always a good time having One Piece discussions because you see how far it could go. Off of
Yeah.
just simple rankings, we having full fucking breakdowns, historical analysis, comparisons frame by frame. Wait, this.
Before I guess you need to be after the stream and doesn't run the theory by
Oh, absolutely.
What'd he say?
Absolutely. He won't run one theory by us. And you can run that after the stream. So let's wrap this up because I want to hear this. You know, I love me a good theory. I love me a good theory. But all in all, this was a great night, a great One Piece discussion. Getting caught up on the latest chapter. You know, we on a 5-week hiatus. This is week 3, I think. We going in. So the drought real, niggas fiending. So this is a nice little fix to get that refresher. Hold me over until probably another discussion we can have next week or whenever, but I don't know. But whenever that does happen, it could be enjoyable because we ain't getting no One Piece till July. It ain't no more One Piece till July. Pray to God all the surgery go well, quick recovery, and we back at it better than ever. Fuck, he might even come back drawing even better. Who knows? But it is what it is. We will write it out for now. But all in all, we could be wrapping it up right there for today's episode of the Boy Listen Podcast. Episode 3 for Road to DreamCon. Squiddy, as always, we appreciate you coming through. Sharing with us your unique perspective on the series. You've come with some heat theories, I ain't gonna lie. We get 2 from you so far. I can't wait to hear this third one. Cause them first 2 is little fucking. Them first 2 is little dude. I ain't lie. I started thinking about them, but all in all, we always appreciate you coming through, bro. This is be fucking live, dog. Let the folks know where they could find you at, man.
You can follow me on Twitch at Squid with 2 D's _242. Let me just double check, make sure that's right. I keep forgetting. Yeah, Squid 2 D's _242. We starting the Walking Dead Telltale series tomorrow at 8 p.m. So this should be good.
Hey.
Follow me and just pass through, check it out. Mondays, Thursday, and Friday at 8 p.m.
Hey. All right, Vaughn, what you got for the folks?
Man, nothing much left. I just want to say thank you all for coming through. I had a great time, like I keep saying, because I am really having a good time talking about One Piece as usual. Check us again. Thank you all for who passed through. The Road to DC series is coming to end for June. July is coming with some more heat. Stay tuned. A lot more shit coming your way. But as for tonight and the rest of June, y'all make sure to check us out next Sunday. But before that, Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST. Hans giving out. Might be Gang Beast, might be Prolala, whatever it is. Bring your controllers. It's about to be live. Alright? So that's all me. That's me. That's fucking me.
Hey, you touch all the bases already. We appreciate y'all as always. Make sure if you haven't by now, you might have been here for a minute. It's your first time here. You've been here before. You won't do it. Make sure you hit the like and sub on the YouTube side. Follow and sub on the Twitch side. Again, that Discord. That's the hub for all things play entertainment. These discussions. If you disagree with some shit, that's the place to talk about it. We got that link for you in the bio. We got that in the description. And we got it across all the socials. So Twitter, Insta, TikTok, same handle. Easy to find. It's at Boy ENT242. That's BEY. Right up here. It should be right over here. The correct way to spell Boy. ENT242. IG, Twitter, and TikTok. So, Vaughn already tell you, next scheduled stream is Wednesday, 8 p.m. versus night. If you got the sticks, bring your hands, come through. We wildin'. It's always an open lobby, so you're more than welcome if you got it. But until then, BYC to the next stream. And if you can't make it, then CYC. We can link, folks.
Movie. Oh, we just get rated, my dude.
What?
Perhaps just rate us.
You lie.
I know Joe was reading that.
Pebs rate us because I rated Pebs.
My bad. All I see was something reading and then stop. My bad. I was like, damn, we can absorb them.
That's funny. Hey.
Make time.
Fucking it up.
Have